Well, hello. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Oh god, I hope it's Saturday. If it's not, I'm gonna look like a real retard. Okay, it's Saturday. Okay, thank god. Oh, thank god. Okay, alright. At least I'm not that far out of the, At least I'm not going that crazy. I know it's Saturday. And that's all that matters. We return ourselves to our lovely adventure with the trading of rogues. A trading of rogues is very good. Very good. We are going. We have mapped a. What's the word I'm looking for? It is a well-endowed, slightly difficult to pinpoint woman of genetic stock, and she is offering us something. But I was too busy looking at her chest because she kept her, she kept her flap open. So, Mithy, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are going very crazy. No, I'm not going crazy. I have just met a very buxomous.
With each step,
but well endowed. Her flap open. Yeah, she had her flap open. Her top flap. Okay, she had her top flap. Oh, and this man is T-posing. Yes, very good. The T. Look. Sometimes you just have to establish dominance. So yes, she is. There's a top flap. I mean, look. Okay, there is something that needs to come back, and it is that old school, very cool looking, like, is it Commodore kind of like shirt where it's like got the buttons on like the left hand corner, and you like can flip them over and button them on the opposite side. Kind of like what Luke Skywalker wears in Return of the Jedi. Those need to come back so I can have an excuse to buy some. Okay? That's what needs to happen. A thug. Why don't you clear off? It's like, sir, I could literally stare you into oblivion. And yes, she's wearing a button top, she's a pirate with massive pirate titties. And she's gorgeous. And I'm like, well, fish lady, this is a pirate lady with big tetes. She is my new... Oh, refugees. Look at these. I once dreamt of joining the Adeptus Administratum. Didn't work out, but guess what? I'm a full-fledged member of the Adeptus Amesicus. I don't know what that is. And how are you doing, Mr. Blue? Hopefully, you are doing well.
The Adeptus Amesicus? That's obviously the masochist.
I think that's alcohol. I think he's saying he's an alcoholic, but I could be wrong.
No. It's a masochistic brigade.
Oh, thank God. We haven't.
They like to run around with like little whips and stuff and just go yeah to themselves.
Oh, Mr. Blue's got a bit of a crick in his neck. It's not good. Okay, Austin, I'm going to derail any conversation we're going to have tonight because holy crap, have I been on a journey? I have been on a journey for the past 40 hours. What?
Myth. Why you don't take peyote?
No, I have seen something that I wish I never have. So I was asked
that woman's ass.
Well, maybe. I was asked a question, and this question I've probably thought about it before, but I never acted on it. You know, it was a very interesting question, and it has to do with the Nazis in World War II. And this is gonna get really weird really fast. So the first thing that I remember somebody asking me was, okay, so you know the ones that came over from Operation Paperclip, right? You know of these Nazis, correct?
The ones we brought over because they were too valuable, we decided to let them actually stand trial.
Yes. So, what was the excuse you were always told? Oh, these were the good ones, right? These weren't the bad ones. These were the ones that weren't the true believers. These were the ones that were actually like, oh no, they were just doing their job. But they're also...
I never heard that.
Oh, I did. I heard that all the time. That was the excuse.
The only excuse I ever heard for that was that they were too valuable to let die.
Oh, no. I was told, no. These were the good ones. These weren't the bad ones. And so I said, okay, well, let's put that theory to the test. Who did we bring over? Now, I knew that Werner von Braun was head of the Nazi, like, rocket scientist stuff. Okay, I knew that. He became the head of NASA. Okay, fine. That makes sense. What a coincidence. Yeah, I know, right? And what a coincidence. All the top Nazi officials, literally every single one of them, that was also, like, part of Hitler's inner circle also tended to make it its way over here. So anyway, I started looking into some of these people and looking into what like the FBI knows and all that fun stuff. And eventually I came to the conclusion that, holy fuck, there's a lot of history that I was told about this that I never bothered to double check or confirm that is way the fuck wrong. Like, it is way wrong.
Hold on. Did we talk to Jaheira at the bar?
We talked to the Buxomy, what's her face?
Did you talk to the barkeeper? You want to talk to the barkeeper?
No, I did not talk to the barkeeper.
We need to head back and talk to the barkeeper.
I gotta talk to the barkeeper. Is it Martin? No, not that.
Because there's still more things in there that we have to do.
Anyway, so...
Also, we have to complete the little mini quest where you have to run across all of Footfall looking for like 2 fucking tomes and a brick.
Are the tomes part of the brick?
No, they're just like, you gotta like go up to like different statues and be like, yes, look over here, there's a scratch mark here. From the scratch mark, I can tell there was an ancient guy, like the owner of Footfall, and he now wants us to go over to like some other relic thing.
Well, you do realize I am a psyker. I can do that. Like, that is something that is within my realms,
yes,
to be able to look at a scratch and go, oh no, this was, I know who this was. Wait, wrong place. Wrong place?
No, right place, but we have to go through here to get to the bar, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
It's the Martyr's Endurance.
Okay. So anyway, then I came across the idea of, hold on, who has Hitler's body? Now, this leads me down a very uncomfortable path, and when I say a very uncomfortable path, I mean a path that I was not really quite ready to go on. So I said, okay, well, you know, he shot himself, right? He shot himself in the eagle's nest. That was the story.
That's the story.
Eva Braun and him got married, and then kapow kapow, and that's the way they decided to go out. Okay, cool, fine. Turns out in the 50s, there was an active manhunt still going on by the FBI for Adolf Hitler. So there's that, and more importantly,
sounds about right.
So then there was a conversation before I read this. I want to just kind of go through this because holy fuck, did it change my worldview really fast.
Were you never familiar with the idea that large concentrations of Germans after the events of World War II went down to, like, Argentina?
Oh, no, I knew of that, all right? But I never bothered to look much into it, right? Because my logic was this. No matter what, there's always going to be rats that flee the sinking ship, and some of them are going to get lucky, right? That was kind of my theoretical, like, those was in my head, right? That actually led me down a whole nother ballgame, but it led me down a whole nother path. Like, again, for 48 hours, poor Geisha has been sitting there watching me wide-eyed, like, as I'm drinking something. I will not pry my eyes away from my phone. I'm just Google searching, and then Google searching, and then looking things up, and then cross-referencing, and I'm like, holy fuck. And so, in the span of, like, the past 6 hours, I don't believe Hitler killed himself. I believe he died peacefully on a beach somewhere. Because there's an active manhunt. There was an active manhunt through the 50s for Adolf Hitler. And technically it was never closed. There was a reward out for his head. In 2009, the people that got to Hitler first... the people that got to Hitler first were the Russians, apparently. And I thought that was the British, but... meh. And so they have his body, allegedly. In 2009, they did the very first DNA test to determine whether the body that the Russians say that they have is Hitler's. They did. They did that DNA test. It's not Hitler. It is a 35-year-old woman. And it is not Eva Braun. As a matter of fact, no one knows where their bodies are.
Yes.
And in October 1945, there was a little thing that happened, and I read this on the FBI vaults that they've been releasing, and apparently there was an eyewitness that said, "Hey, look, the painter popped up on like the southern coast of San Andre. It's not San Andreas or San Andreas. It's San Andre. It's in Argentina."
Yeah.
by U-boat. Now, the U-boat part I'm a little skeptical on because you have to have a specific pen in order to actually dock those things. But if you have a boat that, the way he describes it was a boat went out to meet it. And so, him and about 50 other people disembarked from that. They're from 2 submarines, give or take, which is a lot of people, but if you're crammed in there, you're crammed in there. Like, it's either that or nothing, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have the rat lines, which is actual, like, you know, people getting out of Germany via the Vatican and other places, mostly the Vatican.
Yes. Well, you also remember, too, though, if these are specially designed submarines, which is entirely possible for such a fellow to have, they can simply strip out the weapons areas. You know what I mean? Take out the torpedo tubes, take all that kind of stuff out that you really aren't worried about. And you can fit a lot more people in there then.
Oh, yeah, you can. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a contingency for this. But, so, this guy approaches an FBI informant in Argentina. And there's a reason why the FBI was already in Argentina, but I'm not going to go into that because this is like blowing my fucking mind. He then goes to an informant. The informant then goes back to Washington, or sends something back to Washington, and a news article is published saying, hey, there could be survivors of the Nazi regime in Argentina. The very next day, this man disappears. Never to be seen or heard from again. And if you look at the FBI files, so far what I'm reading, the FBI goes, we can't follow up on this because our only lead, who said he saw this, he just disappeared. He's gone. And they never hear from this guy again. Lo and behold, there was a resort owner in 1930, I don't have it pulled up, like 1935, 1934, somewhere in that range, who was a devout Nazi who owned a resort out there, who opened up her bank account to the Third Reich before it was ever really established, like before it really got going, and said, take everything that you want. I'm here for you. Lo and behold, where they landed was near her resort. And I'm like, there's no fucking way this is a coincidence. There's no way he would know this. There's no way he would know. He would not have access to that information at this time. There would be no way he has access to that information. And he states that somebody got off that looked suspiciously like Hitler, but he had shaved his mustache. And a woman was with him. And I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. That means the Nuremberg trials were worse than show trials. They were literally just to make us feel better for missing out on the biggest hit in the freaking century. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
Yes.
This can't be real.
Yes, this is real.
And I was like, look, I understand there's some things that we don't know about, but you're telling me that the guy that we've... Dude, that is the biggest, like, blue ball I think America's ever gotten. We didn't win World War II.
Nope.
And then we invited all the really hardcore Nazis to come work for us.
I think... Well, that's the other thing, too. Wouldn't you think that, like, normally there would be, like, a big spectacle if the body was found? Like, they would parade the body around, they would show it off, you know?
And once somebody said that, Fokker said that, and as soon as he did, I said, that's right. That's the only... that I don't know why I never thought of it before. He would have had his funeral on every single TV. Here he is, that dead man. Here's the bullet wound. This man is dead.
There would have been newspaper articles. There would have been everything. Because it would have been a massive and major source of propaganda to everyone, essentially saying, look, we killed him. Don't fuck with us. And also, like, it'd be a final send-off to the war, too, where it's just like, look, we're wrapping things up.
Well, that's the thing is, first off, we didn't want to do that because as soon as the war was over...
Japan.
Well, no, because once we took Berlin... Japan fell before Berlin, I think.
No, I think Japan held out longer. I think Japan lasted until 1946, I think.
My dates may be wrong, but I thought we dropped the bombs earlier than that, but that's not important. The important part is that all the people... it almost seems like the Nuremberg trials were almost us going, fine, fuck it. We're going to put some of you people to death because we couldn't get the big guy himself. Whereas in Japan, we never did that. In Japan, we let them all go. We let every single one of them go. Oh my god! Like, when I stopped reading, I was at the part where, Werner von Braun went to become the head of NASA. That's fine, cool, whatever. The man who literally, to encourage Jews to work faster, would hang 5 Jews a day, the 5 slowest Jews a day, out front of his rocket lab. No big deal. Definitely not a big Nazi. Second was I forget his name. He was the head of the vaccine research program of Nazi Germany. He became our head of vaccine research in the United States. And I'm sitting here going like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And there's a list, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go through this list. I understood that there's people who worked for us. I understood that they were heavily involved in certain things, but it's like, no. It's not like a dozen. No. It's like hundreds, thousands. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then you read how many, and then you read how many of them made it out through the rat lines. It's not like a couple hundred. It's tens of thousands. And then you realize how many freaking German population centers there are in Bolivia, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay. And it's like, there's over 50 villages. They number in the hundreds of thousands. Yes. And they still believe that shit, and it's going on down there. And I'm sitting here going like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. What is going on? We didn't defeat the Nazis. They just moved to South America, where we left them. We didn't go. We knew that they were there. By 1946, we knew they were there. God dang it, man. I've been on a trip, man. I don't like it.
The only thing that's happened, essentially, we looked at it and we simply said, you know what, we're done with this.
No, it's worse than that. Well, you know what? I'll do it another day. Because I know I want to get to this. I want to at least get off of that. But I was just like, I had to share that with somebody because, man, holy crap, this has been sitting in my brain for 45 minutes at least.
It's pretty much like everything, a lot of the stuff we know about World War II is absolutely wrong if you really think. I mean, it's just wrong. The number of people that supposedly died in World War II, you're going to find that number keeps increasing, yet no new graves or anything like that keep getting found.
Well, so, okay, so this is I'm going to end on this. And this is something that Geisha actually gets mad at me for, and there are friends of mine that get mad at me for this. When I was a kid, I distinctly remember sitting in my history classes I've always loved history. It's always been my thing. I've loved history. And so when somebody tells me a number, it usually sticks in my brain. You know, hey, 1946 we did this, in 1913 this happened. You know, I may, over time, if I never touch it again, it might get a little fuzzy, but that number will always stick in my brain. You know, it's like oh, it's 1913 or 1914 or 19. It's somewhere within that range. I remember very specifically the number I was taught by 2 different history teachers out of 2 different textbooks. The number of Jews that were annihilated was 2 million.
Yes.
2 million. And then I made it into the year before middle school. That number increased to 4 million. And my brain immediately went, what? And I said, I wonder, he probably misspoke. What was his name? Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Sullivan just misspoke. It's not a big, whatever, fine. And so in my notes, I wrote 4 million, and in parentheses, I'd put 2. Obviously, Mr. Sullivan, you misspoke. And he kept saying 4. And I was like, but I don't understand. Why does the textbook say 4? And I still had my other textbooks, and they said 2. And then by the time I was in high school, it was 6. Yep. Before the end of middle school, it was 6. And then when I was in high school, it was 8. And I said, okay, I can understand that you run across a lot of people, but you can't tell me there's a bunch of freaking pits with 2 million people in it a piece. The population of Germany is 30 million people, give or take. Even at the height of the Third Reich, it's 30 million people, give or take, if I'm not mistaken. You're telling me they annihilated like a tenth of their population? How? How do you do that? And so, but then
you gotta factor in, it's not just their population; it's all the surrounding areas' population.
Oh, that's right. That's fair. That's fair. This is France. This is France, Germany, Poland, Bulgaria, Romania. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, I was just like, you can't tell me that's what they did.
No,
but the number keeps increasing.
Yes, the argument I make on that one though is that it's always these specific. It's like a little nuance thing here that they always specify that it's Jewish people. I don't think there was ever 8 million Jewish people in those areas.
Oh, that I don't know. But my only issue is that I go, look, it's not that I don't believe it happened. I do. It's that I don't believe the numbers anymore because I can't. My brain will not let me believe it. I just can't because I've been given so many and they keep rising by the same increment. I go, this is a pattern that doesn't make sense. It's a pattern that shouldn't be working. You can't just incrementally increase it by 2, like every 2 to 3 years.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing though, is that you would think like the bodies would have already been found. Like, you're finding these bodies in the year 2000 plus, right?
Yeah, but
I didn't think it found 50 years ago.
That could be a number of different things.
Years to find them.
And that's a big old thing, but that's a whole other ballgame. All I know is that I'm reading through this, and as a matter of fact, what I was going to do like this weekend was actually look at more Goth or Gaelic war history, just so I can kind of start getting back into it, because I have like a longer vacation. I have a longer weekend this weekend. But man, I'm like, I can't stop reading this stuff. I'm going through the FBI vaults and just reading and reading and reading and reading, and I'm like, dude, my phone's about to die. Plug it up, keep reading and reading and reading. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, I have this sudden desire to just start making a spreadsheet of, like, where did all these people actually die? How many high-ranking Nazi officials got to live their days out in wealth and luxury in what essentially equates to paradise? But we're going
to find that's going to be a very, very, very large list.
God dang it. I don't like this. Okay, we're gonna play some Warhammer now. We started the stream off with the heavy stuff. Now we're gonna get into this isn't that heavy.
I was just gonna worry about the fact that our ship is serviced by a crew of robotically lobotomized humans who are not allowed to die and are vaguely sentient and yet forced
they're only sentient technically. Okay, they're technically not
dead. They are
dead.
constantly stuck in the state of we must scream and yet we have no mouth.
Basically, yes. Okay, so the burly woman with a wealth of fiery hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown device that is clicking melodiously. She has a rough-looking implant in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant begins to move as if independently. It's one thing after another, lady. I figured I was due some me time. Give me a splash of the local hooch, would you? Octavia looks at you closely, then takes a bottle from the shelf and uncorks it. The transparent, pungent-smelling liquid quickly fills the glass that sits between you. Pascal's respirator hisses quietly, and he says in an ensuing tone, "The alchemical composition of the substance is known to me, but never before have I come across such an unusual application, an exquisite path of martyrdom in honor of the Omnissiah. Take a good look at it. The glass contains a liquid that is clearly made from spent promethium. Nice! I'm about to drink what is it? Like depleted uranium shells, but for flamethrowers.
Promethium is napalm. This is the runoff from napalm, is what they're saying.
Runoff. Okay, hold on. I've made napalm. Okay.
Well, when you're done, invite or let me in.
I have made napalm, or at least.
Yes, napalm's not hard to make.
No, it's styrofoam and gasoline.
Well, yeah, or you can use like soaps and different other kinds of stuff.
Yeah, something that just makes the burn last longer. Styrofoam makes it stick though. That's the kicker. Yes.
Hurry up, finish the conversation.
This is moonshine, virtually unfiltered, that quickly blows the drinker off their feet. When imbibed regularly, turns their liver into a bubbling sponge. Yeah, I wonder why. Take a drink. The liquid burns your tongue, then your throat, then your stomach. It takes your breath away, but after a few seconds, warmth spreads throughout your body, and your head feels a little bit lighter than usual.
That's you bleeding out.
Approval. That's the second time I've seen a noble drink the octane blend without wincing, but I won't offer you any more. I've got just the thing set aside for such an occasion. Octaviana grabs a dusty, unopened bottle. Shh! Stop! A dusty unopened bottle from under the bar and a clean glass. The amber liquid splashes against the crystal walls as she adds in a couple of black pebbles. The soft spice aroma tickles her nostrils. You said I'm the second person to drink the Octane blend without wincing. The first was Caligos Winterscale. That's right, the head of House Winterscale himself used to come here often. Impressive guy. True, whenever he and his officers came through the door, the locals would find themselves a hole to hide in. Drinks weren't the only thing his lordship liked knocking back. If someone so much as looked at him funny, he'd paint the walls red. Drink. The Amasec warms your throat pleasantly. You can make out a hint of spice, the flavor of an oak barrel, and a distinct earthy aroma. You feel a little more at peace, and you reach the bottom of the glass sooner than you like. Let's see. About then when he started the gunfight. Why are you so interested? You looking into her or something? Octaviana catches herself upon meeting your gaze and bows her head low. Apologies, sir. Me and my big mouth. I guess this is why they broke my jaw so many times. She touches her implant. That is a very clean implant for the 41st millennium. Like, I would more think like a Ratchet and Clank kind of a jawline, you know? Or like a Darth Malik jawline. Octaviana drops her voice. Jay, you know, Jay's pretty great. She's made a name for herself here on Footfall. She's a woman who came from nothing. She follows the unwritten rules of this place. She doesn't walk all over weaker folk. She drinks like a fish to boot. There's a lot to respect. The sad thing is, it looks like she's got on the wrong side of Vladaim. And since both of them, well, I guess all three of us, have ties to the Casa Bilica, there's no way out of this. Jay should get off Footfall while she still can. Better to lose her business than her life. Alright, is there anything else we need to know? Okay, give me the latest.
Or
this one might interest you. A tale I heard from a tipsy Voidborn from a cargo barge. They exited the warp halfway between Furibundus and the Aviora system, and came upon a shuttle wreck adrift. The shuttle was registered to the Inevitable Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. Ooh! Legal salvage. That is legal salvage. She was bound for Footfall. Her cargo holds brimming with valuable goods, but she never made it. If anything at all survived on that shipwreck, it could be quite the lucky find. Here's another tidbit for you. Some poor sot was here bawling about how his crew tossed out a whole shipment of cargo along with the trash, and it was his fault somehow. He hid the fact, and once they docked at Footfall, he immediately went on the run. No surprise there. Had they discovered his blunder, he would have been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship he served on usually goes between Footfall and Winterscale's realm. She passes the 100 Dreams crossroads and Langren's Belt. If you happen by that area, you might want to look for whatever that idiot chucked overboard. That'll do for now. Alright.
Oh, I thought this was how we got to Jay.
Let's do a save. I'm pretty sure I scared away Mr. Blue already. I think
He's not in chat.
Yeah, I bet.
You drove away the Canadian.
The opening conversation was a bit spicy.
What was that?
Me reading FBI files about
The Nazis.
about how they had an open bounty out for Adolf Hitler in the 1950s, and how whenever that bounty was about to be shut down, the president himself intervened and said, no, that is still an open bounty. And I said, what?
Oh, there it goes.
And I said, excuse me? And that took me down a very dark path. I am now very uncomfortable with history.
What is this?
Weren't we done down here?
Well, we are now.
No, I thought there was something else around here. Somebody else that we have to talk to.
Well, we talked to the J chick, the one with the...
Only remember the one dude with his, like, I've been here for 13 years or whatever the hell, and then what's her nuts?
Yeah, we did that already. We did that guy.
So you talked to the Ryza?
Ryza?
I don't know that we tried to talk to her. I know we took the loot and shit from there.
The woman looks to be in her 40s, and she is surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of a prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Looking for something specific? You're buying, or maybe selling? What are you buying? What are you selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Ryza knows all kinds of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Oh, thank God.
Do 4.
Grandpa Bachval says hello. Riz's face breaks into a broad smile. That old rascal, I thought he croaked in the mines a long time ago, but old man Bachval's still alive and kicking, you say. Me and him have been through a lot of interesting scraps together, and oh, all the weird and wonderful things we've acquired. Backfall wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone. You must have done him a good turn, and because of that, Old Rise is going to give you a special discount. You have lost a 5 PF discount on Whoa! Says DC. Discount on items from the Fellowship of the Void faction. Hell yeah, pirates! Yar har fiddle-dee-dee! Dude, if we look in the actual game Rogue Trader, there is an option to have like orc slaves. Let's see what you have to offer. Buy. Okay, cool. Bought it. How are you, DC? Now, what do you care about? Heretic trophies? We got all sorts of trophies, heretic or otherwise.
I just want a heavy bolter.
No.
Yes.
No.
Get me my heavy bolter now.
You will not be allowed to have that.
No. Bolter.
Xenos
Give me the heavy bolter so I can kill all the things.
Oh, DC is an orc player. I can see it already.
I think I already have a heavy bolter. Yeah, I already have a heavy bolter. Fokker.
Well, you've got the heretic one. I need the one that's non-heretical.
Good Zealand to buy. Tech is always the best. Okay, cool. There we go.
Because I am dogmatic.
The handling of sacred technology is by laypersons uninitiated in the omniscience priesthood is Category 8 blasphemy. Incriminating evidence of profane acts perpetrated by the unit named Old Ryza has been recorded for use in future judicial proceedings. She chuckles darkly. Do you mean to threaten me, Tech Priest? Well then, I'll keep a record of this conversation too. I wonder which of us will feel the harsh hand of justice first. Will it be me standing in chains before your brethren, or you standing in an airlock before my boys?
Bitch, I will shove a plasma cannon up your ass far.
I like this person. Ryza lowers her booming, raspy voice. You heard about how the Clipper... Orcs. I love DC right now.
Why are there black people in chat?
Moving on. You heard about how the Clipper saved Cognatius, who got hit recently. The cargo was cleaned out. Everything of value taken. Well, that was my boys' handiwork. I like how she just admits that she's just straight up stealing and murdering. We call ourselves the Fellowship of the Void, an association of enterprising, like-minded people who help the upstanding citizens of the Imperium rid themselves of the possessions that are weighing them down. You notice Abelard's face twist in disgust. It would seem he has a rather strong opinion on the individuals to whom Ryza refers as the Fellowship of the Void. Terribly noble of you. Ryza nods solemnly. I had fun with the chant while playing. Of course. Look, DC, whenever I actually played Rogue... Actually, no, so this is only War. I would constantly make the orc opponents just say stupid crap like Daka 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 Daka, because that's what you do. That's how you play orcs, man.
They're not Maori.
They're not what?
It's the Maori, the native tribe from New Zealand.
My path to glory.
I don't even know what... I don't...
Oh my god.
What is New Zealand? Is that a place? Is that a person?
Yes, that's a location, jackass.
No, that can't be, because I would have heard about it. Was it important?
Dude, do you know how many things you should have heard of that you haven't heard of?
Lots, but do you know how many things you've heard of that you haven't heard of? Like, I mean, that's a stupid question.
No, I've heard of plenty of things that you haven't heard of and many things that you have heard of.
That's true, you have.
But there is a mountain of stuff that I've heard of that you've not heard of.
That's a real possibility. I have never heard...
That's a fact.
I've heard of a lot of things.
You
now,
uncultured swine!
Look, okay, don't call me a swine right now, man. Because I'm going to hear it in a German accent.
You Schweinekopf.
Look, all I'm saying is that when you're down in Argentina and someone says Guten Morgen.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, no, nobody did.
Except for the Nazi.
Look, okay, all right. Hold on, let me find it. You want to Google up some horror stories? Hold on, I'll find you.
I want you to press a
No,
key.
no. I'm gonna find you a fucking
I need
horror.
you to hold on so I can figure out where the fuck we're supposed to go for this treasure hunt.
All right. Well, it rhymes with wine. Oh, god dang it. All right. So just Google search Colonia Dignidad when you have some free time and a strong stomach. You do that. You do that.
You're like strong stomach. You're like it's anything violent.
No.
We
No.
shall reclaim what is right.
This is pretty rough, man. This is some pretty rough stuff. And I'm not talking about the Wikipedia article. The Wikipedia article basically covers for it. It's bad. Like, Epstein Island is probably more safe for these people. Let's go looking. Oh, got him. Oh, there he goes.
Okay, yeah. So now we can help Jay recover the secret to the warehouse.
Is there a Dressian trader somewhere in this system?
A Drusian trader? I don't think so.
Drusian.
To hide.
Because that's supposed to be the other one where I can buy a non-heretical heavy bolter.
Why do you want a heavy bolter so bad?
Because I just want to spray and pray and kill everything.
Among the stars.
A stall, selling old knickknacks for everyday needs.
You refuse the call of the edge.
The wares are shoddy looking weapons built out of questionable parts. Hell yeah, those are the good weapons. The ones that look like they're made by orcs. Why
Are we going to the warehouse?
are we?
We need to go to the warehouse, yeah.
Am I going the wrong way?
Probably, yes.
Yeah, we're in the wrong section to be at the warehouse.
Well, there's like an open mission out here, but okay.
Your mom's an open mission.
I don't think so.
There's something in the furnace you have to get from the crematorium in Footfall, too.
That's when we go over to the funeral for that pirate lord or whatever the fuck. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, but he already did the Pirate Lord funeral.
Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to get something out of the furnace?
When did we do the funeral?
I did it alone.
I don't know. Yeah.
What?
I did
Why?
it solo. Because you weren't here!
Dude, how did you finish it that quickly? Like, I was like 15 minutes late.
No, not last session. The session before last. I had done it by myself.
I was here last session.
No, the session before last.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Damn, worthless bastard.
Don't worry, I made sure that you gained from it entirely, and nobody else did. And I did let the other people go. I let them keep their lives so they could eventually try and kill us later.
No, you kill everybody there.
No, I let them live.
Take the.
Miss
Yeah,
it if
you
they get
got-
slapped. I hope so.
Did you tell that one guy at the bar to go fuck himself? He was just like, listen to my story.
No, I listened to his story.
He yammered to that dude. You were there for that, Austin.
Yeah.
Okay, but
We are
like, there's.
bound by the blood
I don't
of
see the thing in
Marsus.
here. It's like, go to this spot, look for this item.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, he
Orcs,
went and
orcs,
talked
orcs,
to the guy in the
orcs.
bar after he had already done the.
Do we need to go to like the dark
funeral.
habitat or dark hideout, whatever?
We're supposed to
No.
go to the warehouse.
Warehouse. So what?
This is the warehouse, isn't it?
No, that's the dark hideout.
Oh,
The warehouse
Jesus
is where
Christ.
we walk
It is like I was standing right next to the door labeled warehouse.
Okay, you should have said that.
You special needs child, you.
I am.
But yeah, so you're supposed to click a specific thing on. You talk to that guy, and it's asking, "Oh yeah, can I give me the book or something like that on the whereabouts of the legend of this footfall?" And then you go on a humongous treasure hunt quest.
I think we started that.
I don't think it
think.
is because I don't see anything in the.
And he said that he gave me like a treasure map or like the first step for a treasure map.
Okay, maybe it's in our inventory.
Follow me!
I'll follow my nose.
It always knows.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Wait, what?
Wrong cereal.
Sorry. Orcs. See, now, okay, the more DC talks about orcs, the more I want to play Winter Assault.
I feel like we should be going to some sort of baseball game.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh.
That is the chant. I mean, you're not wrong. That is exactly the chant. I thought we did this already.
Oh, we went here, but
No.
there was
Shreen,
nothing
I'm
in-
here. What a joy
Yeah,
it is to
with-
see you. Please follow me. Who's
What the
this?
hell? He's like skating and shit.
Don't worry about it. There's still that guy T-posing in the other room.
Mom's T-posing in the room.
Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise?
Yes, can I?
I
No.
wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap.
I concur with Master Viserion. This place
Give her me,
reminds
give
me
her.
of the maintenance
Momento.
modules on Urak 5.
Por
The
favoro.
colors are so grubby.
What are we doing here again?
Have you banged a fish yet?
No.
What are you
Wait,
doing
hold on.
with your knife?
She's got 2 shuriken pistols. She should be executed immediately.
Who?
Jay. The chick with the dual-wielding chainsword on her back that I want with a bunch of Eldar symbols scribbled on it. Oh my god.
I see a... Wait. Oh, there she is.
This woman has Eldar sigils scribbled on her freaking chainsword. And she's got 2 shuriken pistols.
That's because that's not a chainsword.
Yes, it is. It is a chainsword.
No, it isn't. That's an Eldari whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember what it does, but the chain they give them to the
Waffle
striking
stick.
scorpions.
I see chain blades running across it right now. It is in the design of a chain sword.
Myth,
Yes,
it's a
and the-
waffle stick, okay?
It's a waffle stick.
The Eldar do have their own chain blades. I don't remember if it's striking scorpions or what, but they do get chain blades.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that being in the lore, but I mean,
They do.
I'm gonna Care Bear
the
scare these people.
Eldar Codex,
Which one? The new one?
the 8th edition.
The 8th edition?
I think I have 9th actually.
Do you actually? Okay, I have like a digital copy. Good lord.
I buy them cheap on Amazon for like $5 in pre-print whenever the old version, whenever the new version comes out. So
It almost kind of feels like whenever you try to play 40K, you should always try to play the version previous. Because if you try to play the current version, you're always going to be
yes,
behind and
okay.
nothing is balanced right. And then once they balance it, then they do the new edition, which then unbalances the entire thing. All right, Pascal, you're up, bud.
I'm working on
but
it.
I don't play newest current edition of anything like that. Also, you're stuck then paying, you gotta pay like $60 per faction book. Whereas I
it's
could go on
far
eBay.
worse.
Yeah.
It's far worse. You pay $60 for the faction book. You pay $60 for the supplement. You pay like $80 for the rule set, and then you got to pay for all the new models that come out because for some reason they go no. You can't use the old models with the new models.
They go, no. Wait.
Exactly, and
We're
then
gonna make money.
well, I mean, look, that's not the question.
Oh,
At that point,
Myth, all these barrels in here are explodable. So do
yes.
that.
So we're playing Half-Life. Got it. So DC says sounds like me, so I just have to say. Orcs. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Are you aware of the song?
But it should charge it.
No, I'm not
There's
aware
a
of that
song.
song.
There's a song. There's like it's called the Orc Song. I think on YouTube. You gotta look that up. There you go. They play it consistently if you play Ultimate Apocalypse mod.
That sounds
And
awesome.
you're playing as the orcs. You'll just hear them. It's just a remix of all the different things that they say in Soulstorm that the orc characters do. And it's a unique. It's very orky.
Uh-oh.
Let's get to it.
There is, by
That
far,
was a woman with that voice.
my favorite so far. My favorite thing about AI was having a Cornate Space Marine sing "I'm Still Standing." Is probably my favorite thing ever.
Opposing me was your biggest
I don't know if you've ever heard that, but like, it's great. It's somebody did an AI cover of "I'm Still Standing."
I don't think I've heard it. No.
I'm still standing.
What the fuck?
It's great. It's so good.
Sir?
Here we go.
Now, the bigger question is, how is GW going to survive in like 15 years? As prices keep going up, it's just going to price itself out of its own market.
I'm pretty sure they don't plan on.
These
Oh.
flashes are
Oh, that's poison.
Oh my god.
Yes, green barrels release poison. Red barrels explode. Yellow barrels, or orange barrels, I don't remember.
We've
what
got
they
3
do.
servitors too, FYI.
Oh, we do? Or
They do. They've got 3 servitors.
Yeah, I think yellow is acid. It's like the barrel that's by the cover behind you.
And they
They're
got
meant-
3 more guys coming
Yeah.
from the room to the right.
oh, I got an idea.
Actions
If you got grenades, make use.
words.
That works too.
Oh, I was trying to blow up the fire barrel, but whatever.
I mean, as you're doing damage, I'm okay with it.
I mean, acid
Adelard.
remains longer, so. Why do you give. Adelpard is the myth.
He's a melee dude. What are you doing?
I can't do anything with Adelpard.
Oh, well, then just give him a boat. They give him a boost. Like, give him his,
I can't do that early even.
give him
I
an
can't
endure.
charge.
They give him
Myth.
an endure.
I can endure, but I can't charge or do anything like that.
Give him an endure.
Myth.
Yes?
Like, you're just a button masher.
No, I didn't have anything else to do.
Well,
Those are
yeah,
the
but I
people you
mean,
should have targeted, not Abelard.
I give that to Dirkwall, give that to even Miss Buttersworth. I gave her a heavy bolter.
Why does she have a heavy bolter?
Because she's chaos, and chaos means I get to use chaos artifacts.
Wait, how is she a chaos person?
She's heretical.
When? Oh, I guess I'm going again. Okay, cool.
When I started the game, I made her heretical.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
that's why he's got the heavy bolter on her. Because you need to be heretic to use that one. That's the one we got from the Chaos Marine.
Towards our
I like how he just falls over on fire. It's like, yep, you're dead. Sorry, bud.
And I'm, you know, that's why I want to find the Drusian, because that's where I can get the non-heretical heavy bolter.
choice in service.
The butt
Yes.
masher. Yes, I accept this title. The butt masher.
Yes, except
Might
that
as well be.
it's more like he's the one getting his butt mashed in.
Oh, bye.
Well, one of Jay's assistants is dead.
This is the second one that's dead. Bro.
Oh, thank God. Stun grenades don't...
Bravo!
Stun grenade nothing over and over and over again. I like it. Oh, God.
Bro.
Is that a melt-a-gun? Is that a dual melt-a-gun?
Yeah,
Eventually,
thermal
yeah.
multi-melta.
Okay, all right.
16 to 24 damage.
It's
It's
fine.
70% armor penetration.
Everything is fine. Everything's
Well,
fine.
you might want to hit him with the boom booms.
I'm not accustomed to being.
That'll do it.
We prove our devotion.
He's weak against electricity.
He may be weak against electricity, but I only have the power to rend your mind incapable of experiencing anything, really.
I only have the Care Bear stare.
Yeah, it's like all I can do is hit you with things that make you wish that you could tear your eyes out.
You might want to fear the one with the flamer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Although it's not really much of a fear, it's more of a,
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Malfunction, whatever.
I mean, something like that, yeah.
I'm here, maggot.
No, are you?
All I know is there's lots of poop gas floating around in here.
Oh no, quick attacks.
Oh God, no! Pikachu!
As they run away,
Pikachu, use quick attack!
it's not effective.
Ugh,
Get to it.
well,
Or it's
yeah,
ineffective.
There is.
it's not very effective. Oof!
Get
Dude,
it.
why is there bunches of barrels of poison gas in a warehouse?
Because nobody cares.
Doris?
No, it's worse than that. Good lord.
On my way.
It's like, what is this warehouse full of? Well, toys, I mean, like food
Toys
stuff.
for tots.
We have medical supplies for the ill and infirm. We have nuclear waste. What was that last one? Medical supplies?
No, we got toys for tots, dude.
Sure hand.
Calling this stuff medical, toxic waste, that kind though.
I mean-
Nuclear supplies.
We have
It could just be. There are a lot of different, what are they? Medical supplies, I think, that are toxic that you can breathe in, so that could be what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, usually they don't. Okay, first off, they don't keep them in like oil drums.
Butterworth's turn.
I mean, yeah, I'm moving her.
I'm trying to think of like. I know there's like hazardous material, but I'm trying to think of what hazardous material would you put.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Oof, that didn't do anything. What the hell?
That body getting slapped around says otherwise.
No,
Because they're armored bandits.
that's ketchup, man. Like that's ketchup. They just hit those McDonald's ketchup packets in the chest, man. And sometimes, like, I get it, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I remember that scene in
Setback.
Hot Fuzz.
Get him. Joint analysis.
Yeah.
A dismantling attack. So he just runs up as mechadendrites, ripping your fingernails off. Then, like, ripping the
Oh,
flesh
you
from
bastard.
from your finger. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh,
It overloaded.
oof! Oof!
Rat fuck.
Man, that sucks.
Plasma weapons, that's plasma weapons for you.
Yep. Look, plasma weapons of the 41st millennium are like, this could go very well. This could go very badly, too. Ketchup pack, ta-da! Hot Fuzz. Another movie I need to watch. I need to watch again. I shouldn't say I need to watch it. I've seen it. Oh, that last scene in Hot Fuzz with like the Pierce Brosnan guy. Is it Pierce Brosnan?
It's Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton. That's what it is. I was like, I know he used to be a James Bond guy.
Oh my god, are you fucking game?
You can only move once.
No, it's just being stupid. It's like I can't throw a grenade over anything.
No,
Fucking
you can't.
retarded.
The very ending part where he like jams that spire like through the bottom of his jaw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he falls and yeah.
oh god. Oh, oh my god. When I first saw that, I was like, oh my. I feel like I had to like touch my jaw. I was like, oh god. Oh god. Please don't do that. Oh god. Oh man. Ah, Grimace just resubscribed. Thank you so much, sir.
Aha, yes. I am currently on looking at the codex right here. The Striking Scorpions have a scorpion chainsword.
Really, I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Yep.
But then again, Filthy
Oh
Eldar.
Jesus Christ! What
Look.
the hell?
Look, he took a deep breath in. Okay.
No,
To be fair, it's
yeah, he
very rare.
inhaled.
'Cause
Well-
I believe only the Striking Scorpions have access to it.
That sounds about right.
Pretty much all the rest of the Eldar troops don't use Eldar Chainblades. They use power swords.
I will not.
Good evening, my fellow outcasts. Good evening, sir. Okay, Buttersworth, do something useful. Go.
Something useful.
Something useful this way comes. Go.
Let me see.
Oof, only 2 damage.
Okay, apparently this gun fucking sucks. What am I doing wrong with this gun?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but you should probably make it stop.
The Emperor commands.
Apparently, because it's supposed to do 6 to 9, it's doing 2.
Well, you're not very heretical, are you?
Stop
Ooh.
hitting me, Ashman.
Why did they just keep running straight through it?
I don't think it has very much armor penetration. I think that's part of it.
God dang it, man. What if I move you up? I can't move you up there. Good lord. Everywhere sucks. Okay.
Pretty much. You got a grenade though. You could, if you can get somewhere where you can throw that at them.
I somehow feel like giving the Psyker an opportunity to throw a hand grenade really isn't...
Dude, her face is a hand grenade.
That's what I'm saying. Is like it's not really going to be useful.
Dude, I didn't pick it. I
could-
wouldn't have given her the grenade. There's no reason for her to use a grenade.
Don't even know why I gave it to her. Okay.
I don't either.
If I may,
I'll just hit him with a dedicated one. There we go. Boom. Dead.
Yeah,
Just-
you held him all right.
Just boom. Held in my gaze. Gone. Let's see. Can I don't know. Okay. I can't give this to anybody. I can't make anybody go another turn except for the AI. So let's see what they do
Isn't
with
this a
it.
job for the serfs?
All right, AI. Boom. There we go. Now let's see. Can I get you guys to run out of cover? I can get one of you to run out of cover. Maybe.
Me.
Ooks.
Run
Ooks.
you to
Ooks.
cover.
Ooks.
Lord Captain.
There you go. Zone of Fear! The
Fear of
Zone of Fear!
Show me what you've got.
Arizona!
Uh-oh.
Let's make it quick.
Yep, everybody just run through and die, please.
That's what you do, man. That's how you play this game. You charge through the poison gas. You charge through and you breathe deep of that sarin gas. You let it fill your lungs. You let your veins collapse and then liquefy. You treat yourself like a heroin addict that's been given access to the entire stash.
This is what it's like when lungs collide. Oh, how the fuck did you miss with a shotgun at that range?
How did you not explode that barrel?
I think you need to get right with Jesus.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, alright, so I had a really bad idea the other day, and I'd like to share it with you.
Other day,
The other day, yes.
I'm pretty sure all your ideas are bad.
No, this one's a pretty bad one. So, like, you know how there's
All right,
truth...
this might kill one of Jay's followers, but it's a risk I'm willing to take.
You might have to kill Jay. I think,
It's a risk I'm unconcerned about, so go for it.
Another clean.
Man.
There.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Uh-oh.
Is Cassia dead? No, she's not even
No.
injured.
No, but
Okay.
she needs rescuing.
Cassia? No, she's fine. She's at full health. Like
Cassie is not going to get damaged. I think she has the healing ability. I think that does.
Yes. Every
Isn't it, or
turn
like-
she heals like 8 plus her wisdom bonus or something.
Yes, which is the skill that you should be putting up as high as possible. So the poison gas literally heals her, and then hurts her, and then she re-heals whatever damage the poison gas will do.
Yeah, God, this woman is like an alpha plus psyker. Like she's just in like the training stages of alpha plus plus. She could defeat the Emperor if she tried hard enough. Although no, take it back. Orc families, yes, orc families. Oh, thank God. You know, I was hoping that I would live to see the day that Tolkien's work was completely just like they just took all the copies of Lord of the Rings and just wiped it very slowly and deliberately. They even did like a double, triple, like kind of scrub.
Value has been lost.
Like, oh no, the orc families, they're the good guys. They're just misunderstood. You don't
Dude, I
understand.
swear to Christ, they've hired like the worst fanfic writers possible for this
No,
shit.
no, this is totally fine. Everything is good. You're good.
No, bro.
Like, why would you not accept the orc families and whatnot?
Because they're not real.
They are real. Why are you saying it that way?
No, they're not.
No, they are real. Like, look,
No,
it's what
they're
Tolkien
not.
would have wanted. He only called them evil by nature. It's fine.
Lost in our
Well, I'm dead.
Okay, now I'm really
Wow.
filled up.
I was hoping to... Wow.
Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. I reread my copy and somehow Sauron wins it now.
Are you gonna kill the fish too?
I mean,
Fish
maybe.
can take it.
Can you Care Bear steer?
Nope. Nope, Care Bear Steer does not work.
Have you tried steering harder?
No. Let's see here.
Throw that grenade. Just do it. Throw the grenade.
It's a fire
Holding my
grenade.
gaze.
Burn down his cover.
I have to have line of sight, which I don't have.
Yeah.
This might do it. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Uh-oh.
Definitely need a drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jay.
the medikit?
Yep. Maybe somebody should go heal Jay, because I don't know if she's just going to die instantly after the fight.
It would have been hilarious if Adler died.
Oh, God.
That would have been funny, but no, Adalbar doesn't die. Adalbar is fearless.
It's like, I'll save you, Black.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh, fire plus gas do damage.
But shotgun
What
does
a mess.
more.
Thank the throw. Okay, well, I guess I'm not reading that. Thank God I'm not able to read anything.
I'm glad you can't read.
Anyway, so, like, what if... You know how there's, like, truther websites of, like, oh, this is the real...
What are we waiting for?
I have no idea.
It's got enter, hold to skip, and nothing's going on. There we go. Jesus
2,
Christ.
3, 5. Thank the Exalted One. Those ash mags didn't have time to take off with anything yet. Jay carefully inspects the containers, emblazoned with markings from some unknown freight operator. Then smiles and touches the comm bead in her ear. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. I'll send the coordinates to my loyal crew who will deliver my property somewhere safe. Look, if you have to use the words, my loyal crew, they're probably not that loyal. Like, that's kind of where it's like, this is the good doctor. You're like, wait, hold on, what?
It's like if you have to point it out, it's
Yeah.
probably not so.
It's like, no, I'm in charge. It's like, of course you are. And done. Jay removes her hand from her ear and turns to you. We're good. Now, how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal, specifically payment for your efforts. I hope your vaunted wisdom is worth all this trouble. Let's just go. Jay opens her mouth to reply when you hear the sound of many footsteps behind you. Oh, God. Valadaim's agent. Stop right there in the name of the liege.
They run through the shit.
Well, we're about to make enemies of this guy, aren't we?
I don't care.
The gaunt, pale-skinned man in grimy clerical robes glances at you and immediately falls to his knees obsequiously. Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemence. Most noble myth. I never expected to encounter such eminent persons at this corner of Footfall.
Oh, Lord.
Most noble
myth,
Excellency. Jay purses her lips slightly and shoots you a confused look. I am Vladimir Takara's personal agent. The man hesitates, choosing his words carefully. I'm here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous xeno-heresy that has been fraudulently delivered to a bastion of the Holy Imperium. He looks at Jay. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble myth, that your presence here is merely a misunderstanding brought about by another's manipulations. Commerce has succeeded. It is too great a coincidence that Legion's representative should arrive in the Shadow Quarters just after Jay has recovered her rightful spoils. It seems that the guards reported the problems of the shipment over the Vox, and not just to anyone, but to the Legion's personal agents. Vladimir Takara knew about the shipment from the start and planned to take it for himself, and get rid of Jay if he could. Behold, the grubby, underhanded struggle between cold traders, and had not been for your impromptu deal struck in the bar, Vladimir might have succeeded. Oof.
Step on a dick.
No, we need to be friends.
No, we don't. Dark.
Ooh,
Dark.
yeah, I was about to say 3 sounds like the better option. Yeah, she loses. This is my payment. No, your lordship, I beg you to forgive this wretched serf. A terrible misunderstanding. 1,000 apologies. I won't disturb you further. Yeah, I'm blowing her mind, and she's about to blow me.
How dare you?
Jay watches him hurry away, then looks at you. I wish I could see Vladimir's face when he finds out he almost stepped on the toes of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse. Listen, Myth, I'm genuinely sorry about this. Confusion. Vladimir and I have had our difficulties, but I never thought he'd want to clean me out to do away with me in some dark corner, at least not so soon. If you hadn't agreed to our deal, Shadeen, my gang and I would already be floating in orbit around one of Footfall's asteroids. That's
that
correct.
Can still be arranged.
That can still be arranged, depending upon how tight that top is. And yes, my shipment contains Xeno artifacts, possession of which is a death sentence for any commoner. But you, Shadeen, do not strike me as a commoner. If I had told you directly, you would have become, shall we say, complicit. But since those illicit words do not escape my lips, you would merely be agreeing to help an unfortunate soul, me to recapture a few containers. My sincerest wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Shadeen. Why does she keep saying Shadeen? What is that?
Because she's supposed to be French.
Is that a French word?
I believe so.
Alright, whatever. I swear by the Exalted One, and I do hope that this misunderstanding will not affect our future cooperation.
How do you spell it? How is it spelled?
Shereen.
S-H-E.
That statement is true, with the exception that you yourself are an uneducated laywoman and a thief who ought to stay away from the technological
Darling.
Darling? Oh.
It's darling.
Perversities of non-humans. I am now requesting your preventative disposal. Oh god, dang it. Uneducated me? I've held things in my hands that you cog for brains can only dream of in your oil-soaked data fantasies. Stop hiding behind piety and law. You're simply defending your clique's monopoly on anything and everything of interest and monetary value. How dare you tell the truth?
Like a Karen.
How dare you tell the truth? Gambit says that to Rogue and other women quite a bit. Are you talking about Marvel?
No, Cherie is what you're thinking of. Shireen is not that. That's not French.
Well, Shireen is, I guess, apparently, according to Wikipedia, not Wikipedia, but Google, that it's like a bastardized version.
Oh, Shireen's I thought it was Middle Eastern or whatever the hell. It's like a name or something like that.
Also, can we just take a look, just real quick? Real quick. I don't mean to draw attention to really weird character designs, but what is that neck?
Yes, it's a very long one.
It is a very long neck.
Dude, have you seen your girlfriend?
She doesn't count.
She doesn't count.
She doesn't count. She's a fish
I do like
person.
looking at Miss portrait, though.
How are they spelling it again?
At Jay's portrait.
How are they spelling it again?
Shereen.
Shereen?
Cherie is Cherie, which is the French version, but then you become a bastardized version, which is Cherie.
Yeah, their claim may come from the French word, which is chérie, which means darling, but, our dear, beloved, etc. But Shireen's not that.
Dear God, Dirkwald looks like he's playing Gears of War over here.
I mean, it kind of makes sense if you consider the fact that we are in the year 40,000. There would be, different spellings of
I
different
don't
things.
know. She's a little brown to be French.
No.
Listen,
Okay.
haven't you seen modern day France?
Yeah, I was about to
right
say,
now?
have you seen France? Like, that's not going to stop them. And for them to just take everything, including the language,
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
this game's not going to own up to that fact. So I'm just saying.
Oh,
I mean,
come on.
I like this meme I seen, or as a guy saying, like, how do you say hello in France?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it was just assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. It was somebody asking GPT.
Exalted One, bless you and your entire dynasty. I wouldn't say no to marking the occasion properly. It's not every day that you embark on a brilliant new business partnership. Aberlog gives you a look of reproach. You sully the Von Valencius name by inviting people like her into your retinue, Lord Captain. The decision is yours, but do not be surprised if unsavory rumors start to spread on Footfall. If it's because she's going to be warming my bed at night, that's fine.
You've
I
already
don't want
got a
it
girlfriend.
because
Don't do
she's
that.
black.
Do you really want to upset your girlfriend like that?
She's already upset. She's a psyker. They're always upset.
Yeah, but you could make it worse.
Every time she sneezes, a baby dies and, like, ages 50 years, okay?
That's awesome.
You think I'm kidding.
Buttons, baby.
You think I'm kidding. Sometimes, like, psychers do really crazy stuff. Like, they'll do stuff and all of a sudden, like, oh, this person just aged 80 years and died and turned into dust, like, at their workstation. And people just go, oh, a psyker had a problem. And while we're at it, Shireen, when we were going to reveal your true identity to me, Jay Cox your head to one side curiously. I am infinitely flattered by your attention, but if I had known I was talking to a rogue trader, not an envoy of one, I would have shown some decorum. You were hardly forthcoming yourself. Neither of us have been completely honest. I wish we could forget decorum entirely in each other's presence. Ooh, I could just start there. But I do something in why is solely my decision to make, and I'm not going to explain my reasons to anyone. Yes! Absolutely, Shane. I didn't mean to ruffle your feathers. That's right. Either way, I'm entirely willing
Timbers,
to...
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. She will find it fishy, says DC. From now on, my knowledge and experience are entirely at your disposal. Oh, and one more thing. If you're interested in a rather lucrative offer, one that... Shut up, fucker! One that could give the Von Valencia's protectorate a leg up, I'd say now isn't the time to be thinking about such things. But once we get back to your ship, perhaps you could spare me a minute, Shardine? Profit factor gained 2. Money is all that matters. Alright, now let's go looking for stuff and things.
Oh, I think we've collected just about everything.
No,
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that one body there, but
there is perfectly good gear that has only been dropped once and is free. This is how we get all of our stuff. We murder people for it.
nothing to interact with. What is this bullshit?
There's lots of things to interact with, just nothing that I can take.
I'll interact with you.
Add Jay to the crew. Good.
Yes. She's at least
the only one
not
who
terrible to
can
look
use
at. She's what?
She's the only one who can use Eldar bullshit.
Really? Oh, so then I need to execute her immediately.
Well, I mean, out of the humans, she can use
Wait,
Eldar.
we can recruit non-humans.
Did you see
Heresy.
the cover art?
No.
Oh.
I saw the Space Wolf and I saw mostly the Space Wolf.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call a Space Wolf a human.
Okay, in the most literal sense, no, but yes, they are human. That's like saying psychers aren't human.
Heresy myth.
Spikers aren't human.
Yeah, they are. Psychers are a subclass of human.
No, they're just subhuman.
That's also true. Dirty, filthy psychers are subhuman.
I learned it by watching you.
No, that's fine. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. This person, the fact that I am this person and my character is this, I get it. I know Vlada Eames gonna be mad at me. What's up?
What flamer is Buttersworth using?
The burning kind.
Because we've got another flamer in there that's a named flamer, and I want to find out if it's better or not.
It's just named
I
flamer.
equipped the flamer to trade out for a great sword momentarily because I wanted to try out the heavy bolter.
Oh,
What's it called?
okay. Well, I was just saying there's a Mazoa pattern hand flamer, so I didn't know.
Zoa pattern. Let's see.
Oh, psychic
Newest
body
to
glove.
oldest, you should be able to see it towards the
Hell
second row.
yeah.
Hold on. Is Adelblard's Thank God, Adelblard's is a blithering idiot. Fantastic.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Wait, no, that's something else. Yes, fantastic. Adelblard's stupid. Perfect.
Why is Adelblard stupid?
Because
Why are you
there's
happy
an
about
amulet
this?
here called Grace of the Oblivious, which gives it +5 toughness if the intelligence is less than 35.
Ah, so he's an Ogren kind of character now.
Like if they're stupid, it works better.
First off, actually, that makes me happy. Can I please get an Ogren on my team? I would love to have an Ogren on my team, or Ogren, whatever you're gonna call it.
Pistol pair holster be good for Jay.
Arc rifle.
Cargo.
We need to get more mechadendrites for Pascal. What happened to all those? Where are they all going?
I'm putting them in our cargo
Oh, okay.
so we can sell them because we don't. You're never going to use some of these things.
All right. So all allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain a plus 40% bonus to resolve from the unyielding beacon ability. Do I even have that ability?
Like, unless the item is named, you really don't want to be having it in your inventory.
Hold on. What's the unyielding ability? Unyielding thing. Where's the button? What's the button? Nope.
Have any
Where do I
grenade?
get to my stats and whatnot? What the hell? Hold on. Where do I go for that? Nope.
I'll take the Mazoa. I think the Mazoa is better, yeah.
You are in the presence of House Osirian.
Blessed is Von Valencia's bloodline.
Character. There we go. All right. So where's that unyield? I don't think I have that. Talents. Double wall. Finest hour upgrade.
Power Maul does better AP.
Unyielding beacon. Okay, so this is not something that I have.
I guess we'll use a Power Maul. What kind of staff do you have equipped there?
1 second.
Okay, you have that one.
Yeah, this is a useless thing for me. I don't have this.
Might be worth putting on the charge staff, too. I don't know if you're using Visions of Death very often.
Visions of Death, which is...
It's your staff's ability. If you're not using it, I would suggest putting on the charge staff, maybe, if you have a high enough willpower, or if you don't need the +10.
Well, I'm a pyromancy guy.
Yeah, but the lightning one is pretty good too because it can hit multiple characters, so it's really good for getting rid of the low tier characters. But I guess you also have Cassia for that too.
Yeah, so I also have the pyromancer staff there. The pyromancer does like what is it called? It's like a
Is that shit on fire?
basically yeah, but it does a bunch of cool stuff too. The only reason I got the telepath staff in there right now is just because reasons. I gave you the charge staff. I think I had the charge staff for a little bit. But right now I'm using my sword and my pistol because it looks cooler. I mean, I'm not really going to use it much for anything else. When the wearer uses Endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them in the following order: Burning, Toxin, Bleeding.
Ooh.
That
Make sure Cassia has the Bloodhound staff too.
The Bloodhound staff.
Yeah, you have her set to use both of the same staffs, but yet you have one staff that does significantly better than the other one. It's in her secondary weapon slot.
Hold on, let's
You
find
keep
out.
expecting Myth to play this game, bro.
No, that's what she's using. I have her using the Bloodhound
I
staff.
fear to look at them because of their rotten colored
Absolutely,
swords.
yeah, no. Why would I ever give her this one? Absolutely. Now I'm going to go beat people with that stick. The Pair Holster. Once per turn, when the wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol, the next attack with a pistol it costs 0 AP. The Cultist Hood. The Pirate's Thong. Wait, what?
You know the best part about having this stream up in the side is I can check your bullshit whenever you try to be like, hey, I totally had this thing working for me. Let me just go quickly switch it around.
What thing are you talking? Look, I've not done anything, okay? I've not said anything. Wow, the wearer raises momentum to 175 whenever they kill 5 enemies in a row in one turn. That'll happen pretty consistently. Also, she needs more stuff. She needs gloves, she needs she needs a cape.
She needs a bikini.
She does need a bikini, but I'm pretty sure that underneath all that is just a bunch of scales. I mean, just look at that.
We don't want you getting too excited.
Who wouldn't fall in love with that very blood-curdling scream look of an eye? I mean, just... And plus, look at that chest. It's like there's nothing even to grab onto. Although the backside clearly has something to hold on to.
Her model is more attractive than the avatar.
It's true. That avatar is like... Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, it's bad.
That Russell's my Jimmy's, I'll tell you what.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Let's give her some melted charges and see what happens. Let's see, can I give her anything? That's not going to do me much good.
What does she have on right now for armor? Sin
I'm
skin?
afraid not.
She just has sin skin.
Okay.
But I'm just looking for something that I can give her, like a...
Answer.
Well, just any kind of armor, or like armor enhancement, or ability enhance, anything, really. And I'm not really finding much. Base armor ready plus 10% dodge against melee attacks. I'm not really worried about her armor so much. Increases melee attack damage against demon enemies by +2 if the wearer has the conviction. Dogmatic, the damage is increased by +4 instead. I don't think that really is going to matter too much.
She has sin skin.
When the wearer uses Endure, do I have Endure? I don't think I have Endure as my abilities. Yeah, I don't think so.
Sin skin already beats out that. Body gloves are not useful.
Anyway.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes! Alright, the Atrium, Hidden Furnace. Yeah, the Hidden Furnace. Yeah, we never finished that one.
Just the crew are over there like, wait, please, can we go anywhere? And it's like, no, we have to attend the funeral. Stay here. It's been days.
Well, most of them are already dead. And thanks to Cassia, a lot of them died at once. Like, I think Cassia cleared the room on the first turn, and all that was left were the guys that were outside the initial blast radius. And, like, the guys that could eat the shot, which were basically the named characters. And then there's the one T-posing servitor, for some reason.
We call him Mr. T.
So, I don't know what's in the furnace over here. Let us go to the boiler room. Yeah, this guy's still T-posing. I love it. Alright, so where is this furnace that we speak of?
I don't know if you can actually get into it now. It might be locked.
I mean, it still says it's an active quest, so... Have we just not found the,
Choose over us.
Well, we were supposed to go in there during the funeral.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was like a thing and you didn't pick it up when you were in there.
Did I not do it?
I don't think you did it. I think there was an item that you were supposed to grab when you were in the room and you bypassed it.
Huh.
You broke the game.
I did. I made it great.
You broke the game.
Meet Argenta on the ship. Secrets of the cult. Bridge von Valencius. Talk to Heinrichs about the cult of the Final Dawn. Are y'all ready for... Hold on. The cold trader who recently joined the Road Traders Retinue is ready to conduct... Are you ready to rumble?
I'm going to talk to the head priest guy. See if he has anything new to tell us.
The Lord Captain decided to go against the dangerous location in person. However, the Liege believes that after the death of the last victim, the area can be safely disinfected. Oh, hello. The Emperor protects. Your request has been filled. The cultist in this... Yeah, a grim smile brightens his features, and he makes the sign of the Aquila. I hope that their suffering was commensurate with their deeds. Gained 77 experience. Faction reputation received. Drusians 200. Alright.
Ooh, is that enough to buy more shit from them?
I have a question about faith. My sermon planted the seed of faith in the heart of another rogue trader once. Incendia Corda. Perhaps you are destined to become my second fledgling. Thank you for your explanations. I can't buy stuff from him. You have to try talking to him again?
No, I don't think it does. I think you gotta head somewhere else. Yeah, bitch.
What? Who?
Oh, that one guy right there. You wanted to buy stuff from him, but
We
apparently
are
you can't buy
bound
anything
by the
from him.
blood of
Well, we can head back
Marsus.
to the ship and we can heal up and then regroup, I guess.
Bicycle. Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
I don't. I hate
Go
that
ride
song.
your bicycle.
I hate
Go.
that song.
Oh, go ride it.
I hate that song. God dang it!
Big bottom
But
road,
all I
go
want for
around.
Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
And their shiny nose.
That's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Rudolph. I mean, aside from the fact that he is obviously possessed by the devil, which is why his nose glows.
It's more. There's loot we never claimed.
There is.
Yes. You
Where?
never look at the map, do you?
Orcs, orcs.
Oh, we didn't go back and open this.
Oh, Opticon. That's it. Yeah, we never reopened up the door either. Hold on.
Well, that's because one of them is broken, I think.
No, that's because you loaded the wrong save. We'd opened this the first time around, then you loaded the busted ass save, and it's.
Well,
not
then how do
opening.
you fix it? You do it, Mr. Smarty Pants.
You only need to do the right order of 4 numbers. I just don't remember it off the top of my head.
Okay, well then you do it, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Oh, it's section. Well, I would,
Damn
except
it.
for jerk ass.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Well, you like solve it, and I'm like trying to, and then you're like,
You solve that while I'm doing other stuff. Okay.
I think we kind of messed it up though, because you tried to solve it and I was trying to solve it at the same time.
Oh, see, all of a sudden.
I'm stopped trying to solve it.
I can't. Oh,
Oh, because you gotta
back
click
open.
the last one.
yeah.
What's gonna be funnier is when I just immediately board the ship anyway.
4, 1. Did not work.
Let the faith
3,
guide my path
5.
to glory.
4, 1. Why isn't it working?
I thought it could be randomized.
I have never.
I'm checking to see if.
Is this gonna be one of those games where if you don't have the code doesn't work no matter what? Like if you haven't found like the paperwork with the code on it, it just automatically says, nope, you don't have it.
No.
Everybody claims it's 3541, but I want to say, like, when I did it, it didn't work, and I had to actually sit there and just try every fucking number.
Oh wow, okay, well you guys have fun with that.
Don't worry, I am.
Anywho, so like, what if we make truther websites about random people we see on the street? Like, what happens if like you just Google search somebody and go, "Yep, I'm gonna make a truther website," like from the 1990s, like make it really cringy looking. It'd be like the truth about Greg from down the
We shall
street,
reclaim what is rightfully
and like you
ours.
just start making things up, where it's like, this man. Do you see this man? He mows his yard. This man doesn't mow his yard like anybody else, though. He mows it maliciously. He takes enjoyment out of mowing his yard and killing the grass. He's a weird guy. Like, what if you did that? The Life of St. Drusus, Volume 3. Wait, his entire... Volume 3 is a bunch of purity seals?
Yes.
Protects.
No, okay.
Obvious. I don't think it's gonna work there, Fokker.
Alright, let's go.
God
think
damn
something
it,
broke.
myth! You break everything.
I break everything because I love you guys so much.
No, you don't.
I do.
Dude, the amount of berating I got yesterday tells me you don't love me.
The amount of what?
Berating.
No, I berate you because you fucked it up.
No.
Yes.
You fucked it up.
No, you
It just
did.
proves that you fucked it up because you loaded the wrong game.
No.
Oh.
No.
You know what's funny though is I was gonna join yesterday, and I was only 10 foot away, and I passed out like 5 minutes before you guys started on the couch.
What a dick.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. What a dick.
Like I literally was like, all right, like 10:30, I'm ready, all right, and I passed out.
Oh, All right, let's talk to Argenta.
I just cannot believe you, Austin.
It's okay. I suffer food poisoning from the fish I ate.
Maybe stop eating fish where you live.
Yes, I'm ready.
No.
I mean,
would
you're not
ask
technically
only
landlocked,
one
but
thing
you're not
of
really
you,
near a
Road
sea
Traitor.
either, or an ocean.
If
They
I
got
may,
the lakes
I
of
would like to see
Michigan.
the chamber of the
Yeah,
sacred
that's the lakes of
warrant,
Michigan. I
and
wouldn't trust that
kneel
fish.
before the relic touched by the
Plus, you got the
Emperor
local lakes
himself.
around here too, and they're plenty
difficult
trustworthy.
conversation.
Yeah, but then
lies
like
ahead
you
of
got
us.
Minnesota on the
And
other
I wish to
side, and
pray
I'm
by
sure
the
the
relic
Muslims have been
before I
pissing
lay
and
my
shitting in the
soul
water.
bare.
Hey, Muslims don't do that. Only Indians. Get it right.
They've been learning.
Wow. I thought the beginning of this stream was pretty freaking controversial. Apparently, we've just blown past.
Have you not
that.
seen the reports coming out from California that large groups of people are now going onto the beaches and digging holes and shitting in them?
No, I haven't. What?
Yes. You can no longer swim in the beaches of California because without like stepping on human shit because large groups of people have started to come over there and just start shitting in them.
Yep, because it's just homeless is out of control, coupled with a shit ton of illegals, and none of these fuckers want to do anything about it. They just want to let everything burn. Because it's like, oh, it's not my neighborhood.
Oh, speaking of which, there's 3 new things that passed apparently, which is kind of funny in California. First of all illegals, so long as they're within a certain like monetary percentage, they're going to be given $150,000 for free to purchase homes in California.
It's a loan, first off, and second off, yes. And it's going to completely destroy the housing market in California.
Where? What's guaranteeing the loan? Where the fuck is the loan money coming from?
The taxpayer.
Yeah.
Yes, but the funny part, though, is that they're already bankrupt, California is.
Well, no. So I actually talked about this on Monday, where the whole purpose of these kinds of like systems is to bankrupt people. Like, they can never pay back that loan, and neither can the state. So what they're going to do is whenever they ultimately default on the loan, they're going to have to sell the property under value towards a company. That company will then buy it at a steal. Like, what they're doing in California is actually very smart if you're going to fuck over literally everyone in the process. You're going to price people out of their homes because it's gonna jack up the value of the home, so they're going to have to pay even greater property taxes. If they do a wealth tax, it's going to shove them out that way. And if not, the increased capital for getting those homes is going to shove literally a bunch of people into the homes. They can't afford them. BlackRock, Vanguard, and all the other asset companies are going to come in right behind it and go, I'll pay you half of what it's worth. And they'll sell it because half is better than nothing. And there you have it. Money laundering. The government doesn't care. Their friends got it. Good lord. Anyway, continue. Your second point.
Apparently, now in California, there have been reports that buses will no longer start stopping once they see illegals in certain areas, I guess, as more and more school buses are getting attacked and hijacked by migrants.
Hijacked?
Stop calling them migrants. They're not migrants. They're not migrating anywhere. They're crossing like fucking 4 other countries to come here. They're a bunch of illegal invaders.
Hijacked.
Yes. As another thing is that apparently recently California lowered the minimum required time that a person who engages in acts with prostitution, essentially, with a minor to 2 days in a county jail.
Jesus Christ.
That's not the maximum, that's just now the minimum. So a judge can sentence the minimum of just 2 days for buying, an underage prostitute.
Okay, alright, so just real quick, I mean, we need to get back to this, but holy crap, how do you have the issue of there are people just hijacking school buses, and that happens more than once? How does that work? Like, anywhere else in the world, you would have armed security on every single one of these buses, and you'd have people saying, the next time you do this, I'm putting a bullet in your head.
You haven't seen Great Britain.
Okay, Britain would just simply go, ladies, just drop your pants. Let's just get this over with, and that way you can go back. Don't forget, chin up. Stiff upper lip, It's mind over matter. Like, Britain would just serve their women up willy-nilly.
That's hilarious, considering I heard a story about like this one cop that was like one of the docks, like in London or whatever, during World War II. That he was, he was charged with guarding, and he was like super strict about it. Like caught this one dude like stealing a wheel of cheese, and like he told him, if I catch you stealing here again, I'm gonna put you against the wall and shoot you. And he said, put the cheese back. Caught the dude like the next day, and just did what he said.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Put him up against the wall, put a bullet in him, like, yep, that's it. Because anyway. California used to sound like such a nice place to visit. I'm sure that the places where all the rich people are fine. It's where everybody else lives. And they're going to keep voting for that crap, too. And the ones that figured it out, it's too late. You've already voted it in.
The fucked up thing is they're running away from the fucking state and voting for the same fucking shit that fucked up the state in the first place.
Look, if we make everything California, nothing can be good, therefore there's nothing to compare it against, so it's better. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Argenta drops to her knees, her hands making the sign of the Aquila. Her eyes are locked on the sweeping signature on the warrant. A seemingly mundane thing, merely a flourish on a piece of paper, unless one knows whose hand left that mark and whose blood is on that paper. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. If thou knowest a fall of mine, burn me with flames of fury and righteousness. But if thou seest a light in me, grace me. If thou hearest this plea of mine, bless me with wrath of fury and of righteousness. Argenta's voice is sonorous, as if made for singing hymns and prayers, but right now she cannot seem to catch her breath. So overwhelmed with emotion that is she. And she still won't drop her panties. For I breathe the will of thine, for I live by the law of thine. I carry thy word, O Emperor. I bring solace to servants of thine, and ruin to foes of thine, a fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, she closes her eyes and remains silent for a long time with her head raised high. Slowly, like the first licks of flame in a campfire, a smile blossoms on her lips. When Argenta finally opens her eyes, they are alight with uncanny resolution. Rogue traitor, we need to talk. Or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth about how I ended up on the Theodora von Valencia's ship and about the cultists we encountered on Footfall. Am I to understand you lied to me? No! Argenta's cheeks redden with indignation. I am one of the Adepta Sororitas, a bearer of the Emperor's tenets, and I do not lie. She catches her breath. Before I wasn't ready to speak candidly with you. Yeah, no, it's not a lie. I just neglected to tell you the truth. It's very much the same thing. Please understand, I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story, and you'll see why. Argenta pauses. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together that way. Upon arriving in the Expanse and on Footfall, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to safeguard was already well protected by Reverend Hieronymus' mission, and no one was even trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, Footfall respects the worship of the Emperor. That was when Lady Theodora, head of your dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of divine will, in a way. Argenta falters, searching for the words. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts. Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest, a feral world, away from convenient warp routes, but for me, learning about its existence was a revelation. Does it belong to the Von Valencia's dynasty? Yeah, is this mine? Yes. Yeah, exactly. My first response is, wait a minute, a new planet? Do I own it? Yes, the planet is yours by right. Yeah, exactly. But it's not as simple as that. The warp route leading to it was lost. I'll explain in due time. May I continue? Please continue. The description of... what the hell? The description of Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to a world from an ancient legend, the legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Her voice grows reverent. DC goes, mine! Argenta, the living saint. She is my patroness. The Order named me after her. She died millennia ago, when heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch Argenta's ashes or her holy relic, the One Star. For the fallen ship, which now served as the resting place for the saints' remains, would only allow the truly righteous to enter. All the others would meet their death. Ah, yes. I imagine what I felt when this flash of insight came upon me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was merely a vague legend. No one knew its actual whereabouts, and suddenly I myself, named after the saint, came across this information. I realized at that moment that it was a portent, that I must journey to the planet and find the ship. And so I asked Reverend Hieronymus to let me go for a time on a personal pilgrimage. Yeah, I know, right? I boarded Theodora's ship and demanded passage to the newly discovered planet Salus Prime. Why did you keep your supposition from Reverend Hieronymus? Surely he would have helped you with searching the ship and the Saints' remains. I couldn't just come out and tell him. It was a portent revealed to me personally, can't you see? I told Reverend Hieronymus the honest truth, that I was going on a personal pilgrimage to embolden my spirit. It really was a pilgrimage. It was as if Saint Argenta herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake this trial. If I had found the ship and set foot on its decks, if I had laid my hand on her remains and the relic, it would have been a sign that I truly had been blessed with the saint's favor. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. For your place in the world is a special matter, not a personal one. You either succeeded it or you don't. Argenta looks at you, somewhat surprised. I thought that I had been called that finding the ship was my destiny. My place in the world. Perhaps there is something to that. I imagine Theodore was... Yeah, of course, any rogue trader would be happy to have another battle or power-armored psychopath on the ship. Of course they would. Good lord.
I'm down.
Yeah, no. They would love that. Lady Theodora lent her assistance. It was her intention to visit the newly discovered world, and she took me with her. You mentioned something called... Yeah, I know, right? You mentioned something called the One Star. What is it? Apologies, I got so carried away I forgot to explain. The One Star is the relic kept by Saint Argenta. I belong to the Order Pronatus, and we attach particular significance to holy relics. Yeah, you and every other sect in frickin' the Imperium. This is the bolt round fired from this person. Oh, okay. The One Star is one of the lost relics of the past, so mysterious that no one even knows what it is exactly. Argenta's hagiography at times calls it a banner, or a set of armor, or a blessed chainsword. One thing is certain, it was a beacon of righteousness, and it was lost with Argenta's death. What happened next? Defeat, Argenta says bitterly. The ship's augurs failed to detect anything of note during orbital scanning. I was expecting this, though. According to the legend, the ship can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guided by a pure heart can find it. Ah! What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed there with a small unit provided by Theodora. I know Saint Argenta's hagiography by heart. I know all the legends about her. I followed their obscure clues, the descriptions of mountains and rivers from millennia-old tales, and I was certain that I had found the way to the ship. And that's when we were attacked. The words we heard of the heretic shrine on Footfall, something about ways, doors, please addressed to some lord, the edge of daybreak. Argenta is shaking with disgust. They were the same words as those spoken by the cultists who attacked us on Salus Prime. My whole unit perished. All those honest, brave people I had led to search for the relic. It was get to the action. I am reading, DC. It was only by a miracle that I didn't perish along with them. I didn't connect these events at first. The cultists on Footfall, the cultists on Salus Prime, the cultists attacking the ship at Kernrad's betrayal. Well, when you say it like that, it kind of sounds like you weren't paying attention. What if these are all linked in the same chain? What if they long since infiltrated the ranks of the Von Valencia servants? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet with my search? I hear Fokker and Austin falling asleep. Well, that's just normal. Well, sadly, the only one who might have all the answers, Kunrad, escaped. Oh yes, and I sincerely hope that we will meet him again. That serpent needs to answer a few questions before he is plunged into cleansing flame. I like that. No need to blame yourself. If the heretics really had wormed their way into the Von Valencia's ranks by then, they would have found the planet even without you going there. I doubt it. No one except me was particularly interested in the planet. Kunrad, on the other hand, he sympathized with me when I first came aboard. He helped arrange an audience with Theodora and supported me in my effort to visit the planet. I never told him plainly why I wanted to go there, but I imagine that Vulture must have figured out that it was something important. Something related to the holy faith of the Imperium, and what could delight a heretic more than defiling a relic? I don't know, defiling a sister of battle? I don't know. So how did you manage to get away? Argenta hangs her head. Theodore's people received the distress call, came to my rescue, and brought me aboard the ship. I barely remember what happened. When they arrived, I was already severely wounded, fighting back with whatever remained of my strength. I think I shouted that we had to go after them, but they didn't listen. They took me to the shuttle and pulled out. After that, it's all blackness. When I came to, we were already in the middle of a warp jump. Theodora had urgent matters to take care of, and she decided that she could clear out the planet at a later time. Yes, Rogue Trader. Argenta looks you in the eye. I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the archenemy. Okay. I had already suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of the cultists and was afraid of another betrayal. I couldn't be forthright with you, and so I studied you, looking for seeds of corruption or the light of righteousness. And what did you find? A man... Shut up, fucker! Shut up! You shut your whore mouth! You shut your whore mouth right now! A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped eradicate the cultists on Footfall. Argenta smiles as if reminiscing about the pleasant evening spent in the company of friends rather than a bloody battle. So just to clarify, you were wounded, so you never found St. Argenta's ship, is that right? Yes, I rushed to Theodora the moment I could walk again, and I insisted on going back to Salus Prime to defend the relic from the heretics. But I was told that the warp had destroyed the old route to the planet, and that plotting a new one would take a great deal of time and effort. As if there could be anything more important than protecting the faith and hunting down servants of the archenemy. Hear, hear! In any event, the route was lost, and all knowledge of it died in the attack on the ship along with the old navigator. But now we have a new lead, the data that we collected in the cultist shrine on Footfall. I don't care what that reprobate we executed said. There must be a way to track them down. Tell me, Rogue Trader, will you help me in this undertaking? Will you help me find this great relic and return it to the people of the Imperium?
No, fuck you.
It's like, no, that's a relic on my ship? I don't think so,
I like that. I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Let's see.
Kick rocks, you dumb bitch.
No.
Yeah, just all these different options. Like, I will do it for this. I will do it for this reason. I'll do it for this other reason.
And then no. See, I am dogmatic. So there's nothing that would make me happier than to find a relic of the Imperium. Argenta walks up and places her hand on your shoulder. So be it, Rogue Trader. As I stand here before the warrant, the embodiment of the Emperor's will, marked by his own hand, I vow that I will not relent until the holy relic has been returned and the heretics punished. And may the light be with us both on this path. Alright, can we, Oh, fantastic. We only have three more conversations to go through.
Sweet.
Oh, that's right. Austin, you weren't here. We have a Roger Rabbit voice to go through with the Voxmaster.
I'm aware.
No,
it's so good. It's so good. As soon as Fonka did it, it was the best thing ever.
I was here for this shit.
Oh, were you? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. The first thing I thought of was, oh my god, it's Roger Rabbit, and it was wonderful.
This is a lie.
Hold on, I gotta do Bill Shatner's voice for the Inquisitor. Hold on, where is he?
I don't know.
There he is. Heinrichs. Heinrichs looks at you intently, head tilted. Hey, you want to discuss the nature of your mission?
Yes, but not here.
Okay, never mind.
I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
It's like, I'm going to Shatner on this. No, I shall read my own lines.
Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust now would be a good time to explain the reason for my return aboard your ship. I welcome the chance to assist the Inquisition with its inquiries, Von Calyx. Lord Captain, your enthusiasm is commendable. The interrogator smiles, but his eyes remain cold.
You're not pausing long enough.
Sorry. I'm also trying to get through this. To business then. The cult of the Final Dawn, the madmen, preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Coronis Expanse. Bat Shat. Okay, you want me to do real Shatner? You want me to take the 30-second pauses? Okay, we can do that.
I'm a Rocket Man.
No.
We'll do it just like we did.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, no, exactly. Their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Coronis Expanse and instigate crimes against the throne of humanity. One such crime took place in your protectorate. The Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the Rogue Trader on the voyage into the corrupted region. I also need to meet with one of my observers on the capital world of your domain. Why would Ordos Xenos agents investigate a chaos cult? That's a good question. Why would Ordos Xenos investigate chaos? Still bad. Shut up. Shut up, DC. You are well versed in how the Inquisition is organized, Myth. Yes, initially our arrival on the Coronis Expanse was dictated by the need to fight Xenos. But there is more. The cult is tangentially related to my main specialization. Perhaps I will be able to reveal the full truth someday. But right now, I ask you to display humility and patience. I messed up the last part. A chaos cult in my protectorate? Heinrich, are you laying an accusation against my dynasty? Chaos, tread softly, Myth. The main danger of secret cults and sects is that they are all like seeds. They can remain in the ground for decades, safe from all scrutiny, until an opportunity to sprout, grow, and bear monstrous fruit presents itself. The emergence of a cult on one of the Rogue Trader's planets does not mean the Dynasty head himself is a Chaos Worshipper. Having said that, it should be noted that Theodora von Valencius was famous for her loose interpretation of the freedoms granted by the warrant. Heinrich regards you with a probing look. A bloodline can be stained by ancestral transgressions. If it is indeed so, it is in your best interest to do whatever necessary to redeem yourself. And then, perhaps, you will get a chance to salvage your dynasty's reputation. But hold on a second. Why does this guy think that our reputation needs salvaging? Everybody else seems to know that we are the boss. The Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he is willing to show his lenience toward my actions that would otherwise be interpreted as radical. Heinrich nods. That is correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of a newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I am surprised. The Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge the weakness of soul and mind, even in someone who only recently accepted the burden of a lofty title. You have spies? The person I mentioned is not a spy, but a secretary in the administrative department on Dargonis. The planet's governor and Theodora were fully aware of his status. His duty is to fulfill the sacred oath to the Golden Throne, and eliminate threats to the Imperium, which the Coronis Expanse has in abundance. His name is Achilles Scalander. As soon as we contact Dargonis, I will introduce you as the new head of the dynasty. I am sure you will appreciate the presence of such an advisor among your subjects. Fucker, take over, please. And I suggest you heed his words at least occasionally. Yes, Fokker, would you like to take over?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm much enjoying your not Shatner.
Yeah, I know, I'm doing terribly, but I would like to get through this. Chaos worshippers, most often agents of the throne, run into lone renegades stirring up the rabble. Insane prophets and hysteric visionaries preaching the end of days. A passing comet, a mutant rebellion, an onslaught of monsters. Each time they come up with a new reason why people should prostrate themselves and quiver in fear. Much effort and the blood of those loyal to the Golden Throne were spent before we established the connection between those heretics. However, the cult of the Final Dawn is something greater than a gaggle of misguided seers and fortune-tellers. They cleverly spread their agents all over the Coronis Expanse, disseminating, inseminating heresy amongst honest people on the Imperial. Sounds like Keanu Reeves. I don't know if I can do Keanu Reeves. Oh no, hold on. This guy was supposed to be Bill Clinton. Oh god dang it! I'm messing it up. I forgot this guy's voice. I know. I'm sorry. There is a certain strategy to their actions that changes whenever we get too close. And finally, they have enough military power to have had the two ships that we had sent after them later discovered as wreckage.
He's a Keanu.
The growing difficulty in making warp jumps is detrimental to us, but it is unlikely to inconvenience those who engage in vile sorcery day in, day out. Heinrich sighs. After the events on Rykad Minoris, I suspected the cult might have built its nest inside Winterscale's domain, but the latest reports indicate it is your protectorate that is harboring the heretics. Being in your entourage improves my chances of getting closer to their secrets. I have already agreed to give you a place aboard my ship. What else? The rogue trader should deliver me to the system that contains the industrial world of Kiava Gamma. I will then accompany you to the surface and determine what the cult is planning and how it intends to use the resources that have fallen into their clutches, which may very well include the blessed engines of the Adeptus Mechanicus and even the followers of the Omnissiah themselves. I will be frank, the answer to this question is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. Having their plans come to fruition would lead to far more terrible consequences. One of the systems in the Coronis Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out again. We made a Chaos Space Marine on Rykad Minoris. Duras running into his brother. I have no doubt it will happen sooner or later, Myth. Chaos Marines siding with the cult is very, very bad news. Most likely they kept away until recently, pulling their puppet strings from a respectable distance. These traitors seldom show up alone. The best we can count on is having to deal with just a squad of Chaos Space Marines in the Corona's expanse and not an entire company. Oh, just a squad. Just a squad. Okay, a squad. Something that can wipe out, like, armies. That's fine.
Nah, dude, it's fine. We can handle 4 of them.
I mean, look, I'll just look at them with my mind powers and just... Hold on, that was weird.
Well, your girlfriend can.
Well, yeah, she can. She just Care Bear stares people, and all of a sudden, like, their souls just turn inside out.
Their souls spill out of their shoes.
Oh, God, pretty much, yeah. A commendable aspiration for a person who holds the fates of billions of people and dozens of Imperial worlds in his hands, which is why you need to be ever more vigilant when looking for seeds of corruption on your planets, lest they sprout someday and spell doom for whatever is tangled up in their roots. Tell me about the Drukhari who stole Rykad's son. I like how they can steal sons. Heinrich winces. The Drukhari.
It's right in your pocket.
One of the branches. It's behind your ear. Let me reach for it. Oh, it's a quarter. You should put that in a mutual fund. One of the branches of the Eldari, an ancient and vicious Xenos race. Those creatures are a living terror to ordinary people who fall prey to their raids, for the simple reason that the victims are not killed outright, but instead become their playthings. Just as you and I need air to survive, the Drukhari require psychic energy born from torment and pain, which they extract from their captives with uncanny expertise. Their ship... Yes?
If I could slap you right now.
Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with my booklet?
This is taking so fucking long.
Yes, it is. Jesus
Fine.
Christ.
Their ships, which are difficult to mistake for any other, arrive suddenly and undetected. Their stealth technologies greatly surpass the capabilities of standard Imperium Augur rays. The objective of their raids is never to capture a world or a ship. No, they are only interested in fresh victims. After filling their holds with living captives, they disappear into the webway, a different dimension which conceals their greatest stronghold, Kamora, the dark city of the Drukhari, from which no one can hope to escape. Why don't they use Dark Eldar? Heinrich studies their expression. I do not know why the Drukhari stole Rykad's son, and brought about the fulfillment of the cult's prophecies. Perhaps the Xenos themselves have played into the archenemy's designs, or perhaps Aurora's divinations, in fact, describe the Drukhari's actions. There is only one thing that I can say with absolute certainty. There is no alliance between the cult of the Final Dawn and the Xenos. It's simply impossible. I have to go about my business. Let me put it this way. You may think whatever you want of me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I am here to help you help you in the fight against foes you may not even be aware of. You have my word that I will provide every assistance in uprooting the heresy that has sprouted on the Von Valencius worlds while their master was away, and that I will try to be more patient with the less grievous flaws the bearers of the warrant are sometimes known to have. Heinrich inclines his head. Thank you for sparing the time, Lord Captain. Thank you. Now let's go.
Lord Gaydon.
Look. Sometimes.
You're going the wrong way.
Look, I'm just seeing if she's actually in my bedchamber where she belongs. This is Jay lady.
No, you haven't moved things along, and you're dating the fish woman.
Look, I'm allegedly, I'm allegedly dating a fish woman right now. Okay.
Dude, I want to see little fish babies.
Well, that's gonna happen either way. One of them is French and one of them is a fish. This might as well be the same thing.
One's a fish and one's a frog. Get it right.
Yeah, well, that works too. Oh, Jay, I forgot. I gotta do Jay now.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin.
We just gotta go through all these.
The Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
You're like, I have to go do something. Get off my ship! What is there business to discuss?
Oh, Sherin, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Poor Austin. He's like, I am leaving.
Like, I can't take it anymore.
Wait, is she inviting me to my own chambers? She's inviting me to my own office. God dang it.
Yeah.
It's like, let me invite you to a more private place. You mean my office. See, she is French. Oh, good lord. The flickering light of dozens of candles plays across Jay's face, making her small smile appear even more mysterious. Shireen, the Exalted One himself, brought us together the day you crossed Vladim's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what the people on my world say when such a thing happens? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. Oh, you're communist, too. She points at the containers in front of her. One contains a polished Eldari rifle, a rare model, and the other holds an ornate sword. I am sharing what I've gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honor of our wildly successful, though suddenly struck friendship. The Wanderer's Portent and the Bloodseeker Clave.
You need Eldari and Drakari.
Shrug. We're not here to exchange pleasure. What is it you want to discuss? Yet more Xeno heresy? I am a dogmatic person, and this is technically Xenotech.
Well, then do it.
I will accept it with gratitude. I am a rogue trader, so see, she is French. Now, I believe that she eats the frogs, okay? I knew you would appreciate the Xenos mastery of their craft.
Oh, the frogs eat her.
Well, I mean, in more than one way. Cody black hair and an augmented finger. After a brief pause, she awkwardly continues. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interested Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation, but when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall. Rivals, envious of my success. Jay throws up her hands. Falco especially. I am certain the theft of the cargo was his doing. While the Imperial's authority may be fragmented in the expanse, it could crack down on my people of my profession at any moment. Okay, I think I'll follow you wish to use me. Exalted One forfend. Could such a lowly servant of the Emperor use the radiant bearer of the warrant like some kind of tool? The other way around, however. If the rogue trader put in a good word for me with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum, it could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it. A little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmag schemes. Far better than any refractor field. And even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. And the best part of all is that this will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seals. My informants tell me that the place is located on Dargonis, your capital world. You see how everything is aligned so wonderfully, and of course, I'll repay you in kind. She is bribing me. She is bribing me to make her an official trade. Was it not a rogue trader, but she's. Oh, god dang it! I shall take it into consideration. Perhaps your thoughts will move in the right direction with a little encouragement from me, Shireen. You must have some faction in mind that you would like to establish relations with, the severe Drusians, the hot-headed pirates of the Casabilica. You merely need to use the right words, like a key for a lock, and people will open their hearts to you. I will arrange everything. You merely have to ask. Whew.
Just choose who you want to get like free friendship points with.
Who's the ones that can get us the best gear for the team?
Who'd you want to become friends with, Fokker, for your bolter?
The Drusians.
Drusians is the one. I need the Drusian trader or whatever the hell.
I guess let's do friendly relationships with the Drusians.
2,000. Good lord. Okay,
Yep.
Not a problem, Shireen. I'll have my people put in a good word for you in the right circles.
Where is the Drusian trader?
And if you change your mind about my proposal, you can always find me nearby on the bridge. Just say the word and I'll come, Shireen. Alright, so that wasn't too bad.
Talk to the fat guy. You can just bring up all the traders.
Yes,
Go
I
talk
can.
to the fat guy.
Fatty, go talk to Fatty.
God, I love this. Dude, if I ever became a multi-billionaire, this is my office. I'm going to make my office exactly this. I will literally have a bathhouse in my office. It's a walk-in bath.
Important paperwork's gonna be perpetually just damp.
Well, I'm not going to do work there.
See, humidity is what I'm talking about. Sell me things.
Let's see here. Where is it?
I think 7.
That one? Yes!
Drusians.
Where's the Drusians?
That's Hieronymus on the fucking thing.
Nope, not there yet. Well, Myth OnlyFans is hiring. Oh, good lord. Yeah, we got a long way to go for that. We need to be
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's
There's still a lot of shit to them, though.
Holy gifts. Do we have any holy gifts?
Where do you see? Oh, there it is. Heavy bolters 25. Okay, that's what I need.
Melee weapons, jewelry.
Sell him all the things.
I'm not selling him all the things. Holy gifts.
I have a lot of shit.
He likes jewelry. He likes jewelry and holy gifts.
Plus, if you do this, you'll get the sanctified staff, which is better, maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
Do it, Mace.
We're not giving him. We're not giving him that uniform kits. There's armor kits.
Can you give him cargo?
Like what kind
Ooh,
of?
the militant's cloak. The wearer's first melee attack in combat cannot be parried or dodged.
We give him miscellaneous. How about that? That's 2100.
What about stuff from the cargo page? Does any of that count towards that?
Let's trade this first. 10% of fuel cargo.
Why would you trade miscellaneous? I wouldn't trade fuel.
What's miscellaneous?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see what miscellaneous is.
Oh, it's already traded, so there you go.
You bastard. You should have traded armor.
I can trade armor.
Can you trade him any of these little shitty guns that we don't use?
See, that's ranged weaponry.
He likes holy gifts, jewelry, and armor.
Armor kits? We got lots of armor kits.
Yeah, it's like I'd trade some armor kits.
That's 900. What the hell? Why did this reset to 150? What the hell?
I think I said to hide the untradables, that's why.
Oh. But this still isn't going to be much. I mean, how much do we want to, like, do we want to put, like, actual money towards this, or what?
I just want to get the damn bolt, damn it.
I'd just trade a bunch of the armor kits.
Almost there.
Yeah, like one more thing to do this too.
That's just going to unlock the sanctified staff. We got to get the third tier unlocked.
So you need not that much more, really.
We need... God dang it. Okay, we're running out of things to trade.
You can get... Hold on.
It's only like 1,000.
There.
What'd you do?
I traded some melee weaponry. Because you only need like 200 points.
Yeah, boy!
Alright, we got the Sanctified Staff.
I can equip my boy with his big bang bang.
I'm glad that we've done all that stuff. Okay, the Opticon, the Explorators. They like holy gifts. Do we have any holy gifts? They like Mechanica stuff.
Do we really need the pistol?
Not really, but still worth advancing down the line. You're going to want to get the Deliphium pattern Omniscient Axe. Jesus fucking Christ. Can't they just sound normal?
Dude, okay, like, yeah, we can give that the fucking, what's his nuts?
Pascal. Yeah.
Pascal. Yeah, I'm blanking on his fucking name.
Yeah, because those are the only weapons he can use is those, I think.
That'll be some fuck you day shit.
It's really good for him, but Jesus fucking Christ.
What would OnlyFans look like in the 41st millennium?
Oh god. Like unspoiled humans.
Like, yeah, it's just basically nothing but horrible stuff. It's all it is. You're
surrounded in like, this varying levels of hellscape. It would be like unspoiled humans.
The Eldari plasma grenade. There you go. Heretic trophies.
We're not rich enough to get any of his shit. Okay.
I know, right?
Like, wow, you gotta be rich to get this fucker shit.
Yup.
Holy shit.
He said the Ryza, Fellowship of the Void. What does she want? Heretic trophies, Xeno artifacts, and jewelry. I already gave all that stuff away to some freaking weirdo.
Yeah, some weirdo. Lurdu.
He has Carnage. Isn't Carnage the name of Angron's axe they used to have?
Yes.
Oh god! They're stealing stuff from the bloody magpies themselves!
Oh god. Wait, they're stealing them from... you should probably be very careful by stealing from the angry peoples. I'm just saying.
The angry people.
That's what they are. They're angry people. You should be very, very skeptical about stealing from them.
Really, yeah, there's no real reason to hang on to too much stuff in here, but...
Look, I'll let y'all manage the inventory. I don't know what I need.
Well, we'd have to get on planet before we can do that.
No, we can press I. You can
No, because his current party is not the characters we need.
All right, so now we're going to the Coronis Expanse map. In our little, we have a Firestorm or a Cobra? I can't remember which.
That's hot. Do we have anything left to do here?
Hidden in the furnace, which is a mission that we can't do.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that one.
Oh, Alter Temptaptium.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's like little things around here. I don't know if you ever did them.
No,
You didn't because they're unidentified.
Do we want to go back to Footfall?
No, they're not on Footfall. They're on this little map. Drew's Blessing and Altar Templium Caxius X17. God damn it.
Altar Templum Calixis X17.
We're going there.
I fucking hate whoever names Mechanicus shit.
I love it. Oh, this is you're up, Fokker.
I'm falling asleep.
Fokker, you're up.
Oh Lord! Oh God, I don't even know if we can do it. Oi, oi, oi. Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from the inside. A Vox recording stating the priesthood of Altar Templum Calixis X17 Sanctuary have no desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over their sacred sites.
Oh my God, it's so good.
We can't do anything with that one. it keeps giving us the same message. I don't remember what the trigger is to be able to actually interact with it.
Fine.
No, it's the same message every fucking time. Like,
I
quite
know.
literally.
I'm just sad. I made you say all that. We don't even get anything out of it. Greetings. What can I do for you?
Didn't we already trade with this dude? This is like the Imperial Navy guy, isn't it? You know, we already traded.
Yeah, it's nothing important.
It's either Dead World or Footfall here.
All right, we're going to the Dead World.
Why does it say unidentified things?
Extracticum.
In Extracticum.
Yeah, there's nothing to extract though.
Extractium.
Well, then okay, then what are we doing here?
Nothing. We need to. Oh no, we need to go to the world map.
Oh.
We need to go to the Coronos Expanse.
I want to kick in the front door. Hello. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting.
Is the true map.
Jeez. Okay. Travel between the systems
is
is fraught with.
bigger.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's fraught with mortal peril and takes place in another dimension known as the Warp. Only a navigator can plot a course through the warp to other star systems. Click the circular button at the top bottom of the screen to have the ship's navigator chart new routes to the system you've selected. Green routes are absolutely safest. Yellow routes signal that unpredictable events can occur during the jump. Orange routes denote high probability of the ship coming under attack, even in the warp. Red routes are a sure sign the ship will be assaulted by hostile forces during travel. Great! Red only! The ship's navigator can make sure far safer by spending points of navigator insight, which can be acquired by discovering and scanning new systems throughout the Coronis Expanse. I'm sorry, you were saying?
Red routes suck a dick.
See, you say that. I don't believe you, though.
So, how does this... They changed this kind of. They have like little... like maybes around there. So yeah, so you want to chart new routes. So you chart new routes whenever you get into a new area. So these are different, things that you can interact with, the question marks.
Okay, so we want to...
I think the way that this works is that if you see a landmark somewhere, you can chart a route to it very expensively using Navigator's Insight, but it will always be at the harshest caliber. So like if you wanted to start, like if let's say you had something at the very edge of the galaxy you wanted to get to on the map,
like
always be able to get from Footfall, you can use Navigator Insight to do it, but it's not a very good idea to always do it. But you also get that, or you can use it to lower down the risk of going to along a journey.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to Sato's tomb, which sounds very safe.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
It sounds very safe. It's called the Sato's tomb. What could possibly go wrong?
I think we're gonna get entombed.
Standard scanning.
Pirates. You can do
Hulk. A Hulk.
Yes. We're gonna go meet the pirates.
Oh, pirates.
We're gonna go meet the pirates. We're gonna go meet the pirates. Yes. We're gonna go meet the pirates. 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 We're
Oh, joy, you get to engage in.
Pirates, meet the pirates.
Pirates, meet the pirates. Have a yabba dabba do time. A dabba do time.
Have a gay old time.
Well, ma! You're like, we're sitting on the actual bridge going, what the fuck are they doing over there?
That would be hilarious. You like open comms with it, you start hearing the theme song
It's
of
just
the Flintstones.
yeah, it's just the theme song to the Flintstones and the Jetsons.
Oh god, just like straight on Hanna-Barbera.
Oh my god! No. In your view screen is just all in Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Like that's all it is. So it's like the actual combat is all just in Hanna-Barbera. Wait, what?
Somebody need to click.
Oh, dude.
Order to the crew.
Click.
Oh, good job. We just went to the fight.
That's fine.
You always go into just the fight with these.
Yeah, that's why I was, hoping to avoid it, but no, we're gonna fight things.
This is a Cobra. These are Cobra class destroyers. First off.
Oh yeah, I
Cobra Commander.
I don't think you ever actually upgrade your shit.
I had a little bit. Let's see.
Well, that's nice. They actually they give you
Annihilate
the?
them.
Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. But okay.
Set the course.
Give him a broadside.
Fire right now.
What is happening?
It doesn't limit it to just you controlling the ship.
Ah.
Fantastic. We can force him to take actions that are inherently detrimental.
Look how much damage we're doing on like just these salvos alone. We're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really do anything else.
These guys will not last long. Like this guy.
I'm the master of maneuvers on this ship. This doesn't feel right.
This feels like a good idea. See, this guy's already disengaging after the first blow. This guy, yeah, these are Cobra class destroyers facing what, a firestorm? I forget what is our ship?
Ship must reach one of these by the end of the turn. Okay, fine.
Time has come.
Oh, we have to move.
Yeah, that's what it's telling me.
Torpedoes.
I forgot what class is our ship. I forget. Yeah, Cobras are like very, very small escort vessels.
Oh, do we have to steer the torpedoes, or are they
I
homing?
think you have to steer them. You decide where they go.
Okay.
I do believe.
Do it, miss. Do it.
Okay.
Steer them torpedoes.
So you kind of just want to run them into something.
Bye.
Get wrecked, bitch.
They're great.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated
Hit them with the face laser.
Fire the lance batteries.
Take that, bitch.
Or haste. Volley.
Uh-oh. He getting fucked up.
We have
Hit him again. Yeah,
Get fucked, bitch.
who wants to run now?
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
He's about to blow up.
Well, yeah, he's. We have like, basically. I've just destroyed every single part of that ship. Nice.
I don't want to be here anymore, balls.
I'm tired,
tired.
boss. Yeah, I'm tired, boss. Hold on, before you move.
No, I'm firing torpedoes.
Before you move.
Torpedoes.
Where's the? Oh crap! All right. All right. Fire torpedoes, and then we'll maybe see if we can get him to go back.
Well, go for the other one that's running, and we can
You
send
can
the
ram
torpedoes
them
after
too,
him.
though.
Bring doom.
You giving a boom boom?
Shaboom!
Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
Bye.
Yay! Can we steer the torpedoes, or are we gonna wait until they're?
We have to wait for
Turn
their
is up.
turn.
Yeah, you run, bitch.
You will learn to fear me, really.
Can they move again? What's going on here?
I was looking at that too. I'm like, can I make him move? And then after he moves,
Well, like the torpedoes move, but then it's acting like it can move again.
I think it's just bugged.
This ship must be one of the end cells to move.
I'm trying to do that. Is somebody else clicking one of these spaces? I mean, they won't let me do it.
I can't do it either. Can you do it?
Nope.
You detonate it? You can detonate it.
I cannot.
Available.
I'm not sure.
Self-destruct unavailable.
What have you done?
Nothing. It's just like no matter where I click on the map, nothing happens. Did you save it before we entered this shit?
I think it auto-saved.
Pray that it auto save.
Yeah,
Pray that it
say.
auto-saved. Yeah, it saved it right at this part. So we'll just load it back up.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. The 5-minute fight we had with the ships where we just completely waffle stomped them into our boots. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry you have to go through that again. Where, like, they literally didn't get a single shot off. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry.
How could you miss? Well, no, they got shots off. They just missed all of them.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to put you through this.
Yeah, it was just like miss. It's like, you guys suck.
I mean, they are like, these are like the 40K equivalent of like the coastal boats.
They're coming after us with fucking patrol. They're like river patrol.
They're worse. I think Cobras in like actual Battlefleet Gothic are straight up just. What's this? Restart shields. Let's restart the shields.
No, we don't want to restart the shields.
Restart.
Don't have reason to.
Cycle the shields. Wait. Oh, God damn.
Unleash our vengeful salvo!
Fire the media cannon.
Oof, that guy actually. He didn't take nearly as much damage this past time.
Oh, we gotta.
No.
Okay, you want to just keep going?
Going for his buddy over here. Make the other one chase us.
I'm gonna have these things turn around and just go right for him.
That's fine. I'm just saying you make the other guy chase us. He's got to chase us. You know? Oh, this time he actually hits us in the butt.
Maybe we just got a bunch of crits the last round because holy crap, they just seem to be doing better.
Well, there's just like there's only one attack and it was just nothing but misses.
Yeah, I know, but every time we fired, we just completely tore through somebody's shields.
Oof.
Maybe we should restart those shields. Holy crap. What the hell's happening? What is going on here?
Well, we were doing so well in the game's like, no, can't have that.
Yeah, no, we can't. That's not acceptable. Alright, I will take care of the torpedoes.
Yes. There's looping around, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Can we? No.
Macro cannons, fire!
Another salvo!
There we go.
Oh,
That's better.
that's a bit better.
The time has come.
Hit him with the broadside. No, hit him with the broadside.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. Hit him with another broadside.
We can't turn enough.
We could get it right on his flank, though.
Yeah.
Onward.
Yay!
Oof.
We're giving them fresh shields at least. Oi!
Oof. Yeah.
Torpedoes need to kill that son-bitch. No, stop. You stop.
Oh, we're dead. Yep, we're dead.
What the fuck? We go from fucking... Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
like how did we go from like we just waffle stomp these people to oh we died?
Like seriously, it's just all of a sudden we can't do any damage and they're just kicking the piss out of us.
I mean, well we could hold on because is it ramming? Can you only do ram at the beginning of your turn?
I think so.
That would kind of make sense because like if you're maneuvering, that would be a problem. Like you can't really build up speed in the turn.
Leak. The Putin.
You want?
Oh, we're just gonna definitely be in this fight.
Well, So, fun thing about Cobras is that, if I'm not mistaken, in Battlefleet Gothic, all they have are, like, torpedoes. Like, they're very much they're a recon vessel.
I think they have a light forward weapon.
I don't think they do. I know there's, like, there's the Cobra Destroyer, and there's the Cobra class.
We have a destination to reach. Leave their hull strewn across the stars.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, he's not dead yet.
I'm
Die already.
gonna drop some torpedoes on us.
Moiki.
Torpedoes.
Give him the big shitty face.
Mix ship face. Kill them all.
Oh, it's just outside.
Ain't that the best?
There we go. This is better.
Yeah, this is a much better start.
Yeah, no, this is a much better way to go. But this is how Rogue Trader goes, man. 1 minute you're on top of the world, the next minute you are on fire.
Well, just torpedo his ass. He should be, hopefully... Ah, damn it. Just outside. Torpedoes away!
Either way it goes.
At the very least, you might not be able to get him, but you can probably get the other guy.
Maybe. I don't think we're going to get much out of this either.
No, I'm just opening up the space.
Do you like the sound of torpedoes entering your cargo bay? I know I do.
Stop shooting at the torpedoes, you bastard.
Oof.
Oh, what a prick!
No!
You son of a bitch.
Do you realize how expensive torpedoes are?
Cost me at least 13 cents, you bastard.
Yes, I can't just replace those, you asshole. Like, those things have to be sourced and then blessed by the Imperium.
Onward!
Hold on. Torpedo launch.
Set course with all haste. Salvo!
Yes!
Oh, I thought you could launch the torpedoes into him.
This one's going down.
Can't we move anymore? No!
That's alright. We've got torpedoes in front of us.
Run, bitch, run!
Yeah, you better run. One of these is getting hit.
Well, he's trying to screen for him. It's not going to go so well.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were going to do this without getting... Oh, he's right in front of me. God darn it.
Oh, goddamn bullshit with these torpedoes.
No. I'm going to get him on the next one. He's still on the trajectory. No matter where he goes, I got him.
It's just they're always just out of range of the fucking things.
No. I blew up a ship last time with him.
Time has come.
You know, this is... Of all the games that GW needs to bring back, why can't they bring back Battlefleet Gothic?
Because it doesn't make enough money.
Does it? There's people that are printing it all day and night now.
Yeah, but they still don't see the money like going into their pockets, so like it doesn't exist.
Victory is ours.
Huzzah!
Yay! We got
machinery.
scrappies.
Yay!
Hey man, scrap is scrap. Don't make fun of it.
It's scrapyard worth.
Repair your fucking hull.
Yeah, repair the sheep.
How do I do that? Oh, hull repair.
Go to the hull repair, yeah.
We're gonna go to the
Sorry.
Hulk. I want to fight
You
Tyranids. That is the first thing.
With no marine support, this is gonna be good.
Oh,
Yay, Gene Stealers.
I love Gene Stealers. Space dust,
Space
coast
dust
to
or
coast.
space dust.
More space dust.
Pro.
Oh, a new planet. Look at all the fuel we got. Oh my God, look, we are amazing.
Yeah. Can anybody else pronounce that?
Begin scanning. Ooh.
That's my home language.
Plasteel and Sato's tomb.
Fulfilling contracts. I don't care about that. We are extractiums. No, cancel that.
All the
We only get
extractium.
so many extractiums.
Imperium cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. I thought this place was undiscovered, not discovered. How could they know this place well? Long
You
ago, the
don't
planet was a...
discover.
Oh, okay. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost, capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station in its orbit, the final resting place of Cornelius Soto, one of the discoverers.
Tombstone.
One of the discoverers of the Coronis Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Soto's tomb became a sepulchre for the entire planet. This sort of place is neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. Alright, so we just leave that up and that's it?
I guess we don't get anything from the tomb.
No, now you have five plasteel from putting the extractor down.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we did that.
So much.
Hey, you know what? At least we weren't doing the Mass Effect version of all this.
Can you chart new locations here?
Bing!
No, but at the very least it gives you another thing of Navigator Insight.
Hold on. Cache in the old bridge, cache in the former lantern. I thought we already did this one. Furibundus, right?
That's where we came from, was Furibundus. It might be a new thing there or something, I guess. I don't know. But what's this question mark that we got to route to?
What question mark?
Just to the right?
The one that's right next to us, the Avioris.
Yellow, whatever, I guess. Avioris, whatever, yeah.
Let's go! I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the strip have been performed. The techno-liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of the sacred knowledge has not been recorded. Why not? How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differ from other analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. Remind me what you wanted to find out? When the ship's warp engine was filled with the motive force despite the massive computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. No doubt it was the grace of the Omnissiah, but no such occurrences have been described in the catalog before. Hoping to gain sacred knowledge of the nature of what happened, I embarked on blessed research and prayer. I will just receive the report. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Does it?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Pascal Hahnemann is a venerable magos of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh, look at all that.
Wow. Drifting void ship. Let's start there. I love void ships. Give me your things. Oh, yes.
We got our team. Let's go.
Let's get them. Let's get them, boys.
We can get equipped too. We can get equipped too, yeah.
Look, all I want to know is save. No.
Yeah.
We do this raw. We do this without a condom.
The thing I think it is, we need to save.
Save the game.
God dang it,
dude! We are doing Space Hulk things. Save that bitch.
Why do y'all have no sense of adventure?
This adventure sets us back by hours.
Oh, it's one of these missions, huh? Oh, and look, there's even alarms going off. That's a good sign. Hey, where are y'all?
Don't run away from us. I'm checking my gear, and we got stuff to do. Like, calm down.
I can't make it to this door. Why not?
Stomach turn, bloody smears. The stomach turning bloody smears in the wall form a malevolent symbol. The blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal.
Oh, good. That means we're about to face chaos.
I forge my destiny among the stars.
The dull sounds produced by the ventilation system create the illusion that the ship is breathing like a living and terribly sick creature. Well, that's because it is.
Loot.
What's up?
Or were you not able to get into that area where the loot is?
No.
You gotta go around.
The mad tech. Oh god, we're facing psychotic tech priests. Oh boy. I'll start the conversation.
Say hi.
The tech priest can barely stand. From the many wounds where pieces of flesh used to be, blood mixed with oil is seeping out. Oh good. Give me that.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
See what I found.
What just happened?
Where is it? There's a trap somewhere or something, I guess.
Is there?
But I can't see what's actually being highlighted.
Neither can I.
Uh-oh.
You know, I don't know why I just noticed there's chaos symbols hanging from the ceiling.
Well, there looks like there's a face on the ground next to the door.
There is a face on the ground next to the door.
How exactly are we supposed to dart through this door or some shit?
I don't know about that.
You're not. There's back here. Cogitator for Pascal.
Somebody do that.
Path to the end.
Dark reddish blotches. Hold on. Dark reddish, was that? Dark reddish blotches from the words, "O Omnissiah, the hour is upon us."
Goods! 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 What is it?
Clutching the soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders the contacts on the implant in his right hand to the panel. Ah, good man.
Wow.
Okay, now this is the bullshit part.
Um,
Remember that, like, you know, that electrical puzzle we had before Myth? You know, like, you'd like to run through it all?
Yeah.
This is that again, but even worse.
I didn't die on that round though, so I'm fine. Who's
Yeah,
got
this will
tech
fuck
use?
you up.
Who's got tech use?
I got tech. What do we need it for?
Fusion reactors. The behavior of the system is caused by no common mechanical factor. It's possible with the causes of supernatural origin.
Can we? No, we can't enter turn-based mode.
Well, I mean, it looks like we can. Don't go that way because I see electricity out that side.
I think we go this way.
Yeah. His Myth tries to fucking kill his character.
I'm not trying to.
Don't do that, Myth. It will fuck you up bad.
Rightfully ours.
I've suffered worse.
My character
gives
passed through it, so.
And it gives you a permanent injury. Yeah, you just gotta kind of.
God damn it. Fucking.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to move him like one at a time. It's fucking retarded ass pathing in this game.
Yes.
Bad
It
techno
will
man.
give you traumas and stuff.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
Okay, what trauma did I get? I got crippled arm. Who cares?
The Emperor protects.
Wow.
Oh god! Oh my god! It's Event Horizon! It's Event Horizon!
Heresy grows from idleness. I did.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about
There
it.
are noticeable signs of warp activity. The bloody spectacle you
Wow.
witnessed may have been a simple illusion. Or we are...
Christian Pascal. Can we only use heal kits in
I
combat and
forged
shit?
my destiny
No, you can use them
among the
anytime you want
stars.
You can use one. Yeah.
Scraps of skin and broken nails and teeth are stuck in the ragged grooves in the bulkhead. Someone made a frenzied attempt to scratch the blasphemous symbol into the metal, showing themselves no mercy. Yes, Chaos Mechanicum, the Dark Mechanicum. Here we go.
You could have waited.
Accursed flesh, you betray me. I am drowning in the mire of flesh and city, but my spirit longs for the perfection of the machine. I understand, Mechanicus Man.
Mechanicus man.
Tech Comrade, are you in need of ritual protocol of repair? We will mend you. Nope.
We
Yes,
have the
we will mend you.
technology. Jesus Christ.
Why are they always Mars adepts? Why can't they be like Jupiter adepts or whatever?
Because it's just a general term, I think, because they refer to themselves all as Mars adepts.
Your heart, esteemed Magos, shines with a kaleidoscope of colors, albeit one made of metal.
Whoa!
The fuck?
It's
What'd you do?
I literally stepped into something and immediately fired it, and then it told me, "Hey, you're about to step into something." So I couldn't have not hit this. Oh no, this is Miss Buttersworth.
Yeah. The fuck happened? I mean, I dodged it, so.
I confess my wrongs. I renounce the weakness of the flesh. I offer my prayer to the machine so that I may be boldly stand
fuck,
before
I
you,
got
my Messiah.
The aversion to tech corruption, the blessing of compliance with the canon of maintenance, and the satisfaction of effective devotional service.
Somebody needs to go up there and unlock this thing.
I gotta see if I can remove this wound.
Nope.
Nope.
Oof. Yeah, that's gonna make this a very difficult fight.
Can you toss one of those med kits at off of Buttersworth at Dirkwald?
Dirkwald? Yeah, I don't think it. Where is the fuck?
Or you put it in inventory or whatever the hell. I just need to be able to actually get at it.
We have like 27 of them inside our inventory.
Where? I'm not seeing them.
Sorted by type.
No, those are something special about those ones. I can't equip them or use them for some reason.
Oh,
I just used 2 of them, so I don't know. Like the ones in your inventory, it says it doesn't give me a warning about it. Wait. I mean, they're the same med kit.
There's one fresh injury.
Or like come back here and heal Pascal, either one.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that, and it doesn't.
Click it on your inventory and you can't apply it. There it goes. Okay.
I mean, I can do that, but
yeah, that's fine. I was just trying to get rid of his fresh injury because this guy misses enough as is.
Well, yeah, I know that. Now I got -20.
What are we trying to turn off?
That's gonna be fucking annoying.
What are you talking about turning off, Myth?
Right in front of me, there's a goods thing on the wall.
Ah.
I don't know how to ping in this game.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, there it goes.
Successful.
Very good.
Plus 10 weapon skill, plus 5 strength. Those augmented gloves might be good for one of the melee characters.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
Alright, now I need Pascal to turn the compressor on. Oh, I guess I can do that. Warning, invalid system. Pressure parameters value 10. Okay.
Did you do it?
Nope, I need to run through poison, so...
Hold on. Wait. I think there's a cape or something we have right here.
A what?
That'll help you out. Burning. I thought we had a cape that makes so you get reduced poison damage.
Well, that's what capes do, you know? Whoa!
Well, we have a...
No!
If you don't want to have a... Yeah, take an adaptive antidote. It's in the inventory. We have 5 of them. It grants you immunity to toxic damage. Probably have to use Pascal actually down there too.
Why?
I'm just guessing it's probably going to have something to do with mechanical means, since, you know, this is a mechanical ship.
And so shall it be done. This is out of the
That didn't
Do we
work.
have something for...
You have to use it.
What's the number? New system pressure value is 7. Expressive value 10. New value is 2. New value is 7. New value is 5. New value is 7.
Did you just turn on that one little like spinny thing right there? Turn on the backup generator?
Oh, no. We have to get the pressure right so we can get the gas down.
How do we tell where the pressure's at?
Alright, so I just... it's at 5. So the little cogitator next to us will tell us. So I'll reset the pressure. The expected value is 10. So if I do pressure stabilization, settings change, and new system pressure value 5. So we need 5 more.
I think it might be this one. If I click on it, did it? No.
New pressure value is 6. Do your other one.
There we go.
There we go. Now we can turn this on.
Now we can level.
Aha!
I shall repent.
Okay, I hurt
Know
myself.
your duty.
To see if you still bleed.
Yeah, can somebody get like a medikit on me for those light wounds?
Yeah, hold on.
I'll need Pascal to come do this.
Oh, give me a second. I'm checking to see what I need.
Against all odds. Let's see, do I have any Psyker stuff I can use? Swift movements. Dude, that's not bad. The character gains +5 willpower. No. Burning Blood. When the Psyker uses Psychic power, all enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 4 times Psy rating direct damage. The same also happens if the Psyker suffers damage from burning, bleeding, or melee attacks. What was the... Hidden advantage. Relentless Blaze.
What is... Hold on.
I can literally give myself bolter weapon efficiency.
Okay, cool. It is count. Yes, you can. It does count as a power weapon. All right. So does that?
Alright. So, what do you need Pascal to do?
Turn on the generator.
All right, don't move anywhere. Yeah.
More terror!
Nice.
Skip what? What are you doing? What's going on? I'm seeing more warp effects.
That's fine. Look, we
don't move anywhere yet. Let me finish upgrading.
I'm not moving anything.
We have 2 Psychers. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's glowing.
Everything is bloody, and it's the ship is like crying. Is that fine? It's like, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Chain weapon experts. Enemies suffering the blinded, stunned, immobilized, or prone effects inflicted by the Psychers for 10% more damage. That might be useful, but not yet. Blood. Wasn't there an option for like the Psyker Majoris? Isn't that like in a... Where is that?
Be right back.
Universal features.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Archetype features.
Oh, who's got really good explosives?
This cannot be.
Oh, Psyker Majoris.
Lesson learned.
Psyker Majoris. That is increase of the Psy rating. That's what I want right there.
Can Dirkwall build that thing up?
I have a level 2 Psyker rating now. Each level of Psy rating gives the Psyker access to new psychic powers. Let's see. She doesn't have a Psy rating. What the hell?
Well, because she's not a Psyker. She's a Navigator.
That's... It's semantics. Such semantics.
No, it is very much not
semantics.
You cannot use the Psyker to navigate through the warp.
You can. Of course you can.
You can, but it's extremely way more difficult.
It's way more fun.
Way more
if you're orcs, it's way more fun.
I don't think orcs use Psychers to navigate through the warp. I think they kind of just throw themselves in there and just like, hey, we arrived over here. Cool. What's around here? Nothing. All right, let's go back in again.
Pretty much it, yeah.
What's around over here? A planet full of
enemies. Movement points the first ally targeted by the navigator. The single target ability each turn gains the same amount of it. Good Lord. She is so broken.
Yes, she is. Isn't
Stable.
it
Roots.
fantastic?
Whenever you use a navigator power, veil degradation is reduced by 1. Whenever the navigator uses a navigator power that has not been used in combat, the navigator gains +2 perception till the end of the combat. This plus mind over matter, is it pass unscathed? Yeah, this one. Like, good lord. Unblinking stare until the end of combat. Enemies damaged by the navigator suffer an additional +6 damage from all attacks of opportunity and cannot dodge them. All allies are targeted by the navigator's abilities. Gain +5 resistance to +5 to all resistance tests against warp effects caused by demons, psychic powers, navigator till the end of combat. The effect stacks with every applied ability. Good lord. +5 fellowship and 1 additional fellowship for every navigator talent or navigator power taken. Bam! So basically, she's just using the warp to make herself better. Whenever an ally in combat gains an extra turn, the navigator gains a stacking +5 bonus to willpower until the end of combat. Good God!
Did you achieve your next level, Care Bear Stare?
Not yet. I'm kind of just figuring out which
Blow up a wall.
how I want to do this.
Can you stare until their face melts?
Basically, yes.
Hey, Fokker, can you blow up this wall?
We shall
Do what about the
reclaim
wall?
what is
Over
rightfully
here.
ours.
I can't blow it up, but can you blow it up, maybe?
We're gonna build the wall. Can somebody give me a med kit, please?
What in
I
the
gave you a
world?
med kit. Did you get wounds again, Myth?
No, I'm still waiting. I meant like somebody actually like.
I can't. It's in the inventory. I can't just give it to you. You might have to have the skill.
I cannot comply.
Where's the multi-charge?
No, can somebody administer a med kit to me? Let's put it that way.
I'll pass.
Okay.
How can
What
I?
did I
Not, how do I use the multi-charges?
No, you just go up to it, right? Tab click and then click demolitions.
Excellent matters.
Oh, there it goes. Like I kept clicking and it wasn't doing anything. It's telling me, "Oh, we got charges." I'm like, okay.
Gave me a vision.
Luckily,
Okay. There's a trap.
I'm still new to the
Oh my
art
God.
of exploring.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Please, for the love of God.
luckily, we stood right next to the explosive. All right, we're gonna call it a night. Actually, after you disarm that.
I rise to the occasion.
How dare you?
Oh, I gotta go to bed.
No, you don't.
Yes,
That's
I
a
do.
goddamn dirty lie.
It's not a dirty lie.
No, sir. You do not have to go to bed. It's
I
a
do have to
Saturday.
go to bed. It is a Saturday, and I still gotta
No,
get
you
up and
don't.
do work tomorrow.
No, you don't.
You're
It's a lie.
dumb.
Now Monday, I can probably stay up later because I'll be off Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, but we won't be playing this.
True, but I'll be able to play Total War.
God damn it, dude.
I might, honestly, I might play something on Sunday too. Who knows? We'll see.
How
Who
the
knows?
fuck did- How did I get fatigued on Dirkwald?
I think just being here fatigues us.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Myth sucks. Yes, I know. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I enjoyed it. The rant at the beginning, I'm not sorry for that.
I'm just happy I have my heavy bolter now.
Well, I'm glad you had your heavy boulder. It only cost us like all of our cargo.
It's okay. I'll make it worth it. I will kill all the things.
I sincerely hope that you killed many
Walls
of
are
the
fuck.
things. What?
Walls are bleeding in the game.
Is that a feature? Yeah, no, it's part of the building. It's
Not a bug. It's a feature.
orcs. No, it's like that episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. She's like, can we make the blood run up the walls?
God.
Come on, Danzig, you want something to eat? And this is like early 2000s. Good lord. Oh god. All right. Well, thanks you guys for hanging out. Thanks for playing. I'll see you all again soon. Have a good night.